Bum, 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 dun, dun. Where am I at? I think we're good to go. Yeah? Yeah, we live? We doing things? We living life to the fullest right now? Yo, yo. What's... Alright, I'm not... Yo, how's it going, Nighthawk? I'm not gonna lie, when I read your name, I thought I read the Mike Hawk. Yeah, what up, Heavy? How's it going, buddy? How's it going? We all doing well today? Look at that. I was even early compared to yesterday where I was 10 minutes late because I had a I literally turned off my PC by unplugging it by accident right before I went live. Like literally as I was going live, I unplugged it. And then when I was about to go live again, I ended my stream somehow and had to go live. And not realize after talking for like 10 minutes straight. It was a great time, honestly. It was a great time. This is an old account. I don't really go by this name anymore. Well, I love the name though. But I straight up thought it was the what is it? What was it? Mike Hawk? What was it? Mike Hawk? Or Mike Oxlong? I think some of the other dick jokes we have. All right, where are we at? What up, Steven? How'd your birthday go? My birthday went quite well. I got to have my favorite meal, which is pork ribs, some barbecue pork ribs. So I had some barbecue pork ribs. I had what's called a Trizza pizza, which is basically just a ice cream pizza, but it's it's basically a ice cream pizza. So it's like an Oreo base with some vanilla ice cream and some Oreos on top. Delightful. And then we also got some like little, like what's it, the shortbread cake, whatever, like the white one. And you got some strawberries in the whipped cream. Oh, it was so good. I'm pretty sure I'm up 5 to 10 pounds today, minimum. All right, we are 58 and almost 58 and a half. So it'll be 58 and a half guaranteed today. I kind of want to push to 60 pretty quick, just because because I can. I don't care about saving anything. But I don't know what to do, because I for sure want to hit 60 just so I can start doing level 3 here, and then I can start doing level 5 for this one. I kind of want to do that almost. But start things off with, let's see what I need most of. It also allows me to start farming the level 60 of this, which would be nice. I just hit 53 today. I ran out of stamina and stuff to do. Yeah. That's the thing about gacha games, is that you're going to be doing that a lot. So like a lot of times, so like me, I'm stretching as much as I can just by from yapping. So I yap a lot while stream, because like this is how I keep busy, because I'm gonna be honest, I have nothing to do until September. So it's like these like 2 to 3 hour long streams, like keep me going, and the couple videos I do. But it's basically all I do is, honestly, I think my biggest source of content on global right now, or what keeps me sane, is doing the metro. Okay, is by doing the metro desire, as well as I need to do weekly. I need to do my Sea of Souls here. And then I need to do my other... Oh, actually, I already did my Kill Boss. So I'm good to go for that one. I also pretty much farmed all the jewels out of the Metro event as well. So, like, I can't even do more temples. Yeah, I'm also, like, kind of maxed on that as well. Like, how many do I have? Like 500, 600? Oh, I only have 260 or 340 left. Ooh. But... I guess then I need to start looking at doing all these formations. Ooh, that's gonna be a little toughy. Get the train upgrades. I need to get the progress done, because honestly, this is a really good source of getting materials. Like honestly, getting this would be a good source. Even just using this, just so I can get another copy of whoever. Who do I need most of? I need a copy of Shun. I need a copy of Motoha, and I need Leon copies, as well as Tomiya. I tried to go for Marion, but lost to Ryuji. Same thing happened when I tried to go for Joker. Oh. So I went, give me a second, I'll pull it up. So here is my contract. Oh wait, no, that's contract rates. I need to go history. So my last one was YUI. I went 80 for 80. And then that's with losing 50-50 to the Haruna, which only took, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, about 54, it looks like. If you can get on TW, you can show core skills off in a mission. Yeah, I can definitely show off core skills. I just have the last two upgrades to get. Oh, nice going, Nighthawk. You're almost done that, bitch. Oh my god. See, I'm trying to prolong that so that I don't feel like doing nothing for the next 2 months. But yeah, Steven, I can definitely show off chords. I'll be on TW in either probably about an hour from now, I would say. Hour and a half after I do some things. But yeah, no, so I lost 50-50 here. And I had to go, where is it? Last one was Marion, right? So yeah, Marion. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. After losing to 50-50 to Morgana. I am cooked on this game. And then I had to go 70 for 70 for Joker's weapon. And I did another 70 pulls for Shun's weapon. I am cooked on this game for my pulls. They are so bad. Alright. Like I said, I need to see where, if I need, do I need this more? Okay, I got 45 and 125. Not too bad on that. Gear forging is 4. Okay, I'm definitely doing gear forging. Definitely need to do this. We're at the point of can't really do anything else since I'm not strong enough to do a lot of the Velvet Trial stuff. I feel that, dude. I feel that. So the nice thing about, so the gacha games are all about, they're either a bunch of mini sprints or they're a marathon. Especially at the point where we are at. Like, most of us are between the levels of 50 to 60, I would imagine, at this point. I know some of us are going to be in the 40s, some people are going to be above 60, but I think at this point, I would say that most people are in the 50 to 60 range. If you haven't really spent any coffees or done any refreshes. At least that'll be my assumption at this point. But there's only so much we can do without pushing their content to, you know, getting to the 60, getting to level 70. We're kind of just waiting for the next content update. But, like, it's kind of nice that so this game started off with 2-week patch cycles. So like, every 2 weeks we're getting something new. Battler, you're at 66? How much have you refreshed, dog? That is nasty. God damn. What the fuck? That is disgusting. 66? I think I've spent like 30 to 40 copies. I still got, but you know, I spend a little bit. I don't do an insane amount of spending in this game. It's mostly about some of the monthly, but I still got, with me spending like 5 yesterday, I still got 31 copies left. I hate to bring up, I'm kind of glad that global server is going fast because it keeps me from being, yes, exactly. I don't mind them as long as they properly reward us, but like, I've made this point many times. So yes, it absolutely does suck that we are losing, where is it, mail? It sucks majorly that we lost about 200 here and we didn't have a live stream code, so we're down about 500. Well, I'm still 49. Shadow, you'll get there eventually. You should be like 50 pretty quick. Not too bad. But it sucks we lost about 500 metaverse jewels. Not the biggest deal in the world, in my opinion. You know, again, it sucks, but it's not. It's only about 3 pulls worth. It's not the biggest deal. But our patch, but the fact of the matter is, since we got the 7-day login for 7 of the platinum coins, that basically makes up for our missing out on about 2. That almost makes up for about the 2 weeks worth of days we were missing from the combining of patch 1.1, 1.2. Since China TW and Korea never received this login bonus. They didn't start receiving login bonuses until much later on in the gameplay cycle. That's crazy. I just hit 61 but spent a ton of coffee. Exactly, heavy. Unless you're spending a lot of coffees, you're like I said, I spent probably about 30 to 40 coffees worth. Maybe not that many, probably 30. I would say I agree with that, Shadow. I would prefer, I would rather have raw pulls. 100% agree with that. But I'm not super upset with it. Like, I'm net neutral. So yes, we are down to 500, but we're about net neutral for where the polls are. And so like, overall, I'm neutral for it. I can understand why some people would be upset because they may still be wanting to grab Joker, Marion, or YUI. They may still want to be doing that. But like, I'm not super upset about it. But the only thing that Global should be angry about is the loophole plan changes. Besides that, we actually get more than the TW side. I completely agree with that. I'm also upset, but like the only change they did was they removed Marion's Cognite. I got all the coffee shop items in Fast Track Battle Plus. Yeah, I did the same thing. Battler. I just haven't bought the... Where am I at? I haven't bought all the training sets yet, though. And then I skipped the Palace 2 ending thing. And then I still need to grab this, but since I have 10 days to do it, I'm not... I'll grab it later. Like, I'll grab all the stuff later. Do you have a guild? Yes, I'm part... where is it? Where's my guild content? Rankings. I am part of who? I'm part of the Tokyo Manji, which is part of the Blade Swords group. And weapon. And weapon. No. I can tell you right now for certain, Marion's weapon was never added on to here at the start. It was never part of the, it was not part of the initial drop for Business Plan 4. They added it in later. They added the weapon in later. I can tell you that for certain. So we should not be bitching about the fact that there's no Marion weapon in here right now. They added that in much later. And I know the whole reason why we have no Cognite right here for Marion, it's because they released the Business Plan too soon. This is supposed to be a 1.3 like around Makoto is when it's supposed to. That's the whole reason why. So I'm gonna suggest people don't use this. We should not be using this. We should not be, if you're someone who somehow can finish all of Business Plan 7, Business Plan 3, do not use this yet. If you want a Marion dupe, I'm gonna caution people because we never know. They might add it on later, and I know, and unless this is assuming they give up a straight drop. If they give us something that is like this, but if we have to pick and choose, then yeah, then I know we're kind of effed. But this, if I remember correctly, this should technically get updated and give us Marion's weapon in the future. So lots of 50-50 to Minami. I'm gonna skip till probably 1.4 or 2.0. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea, Nighthawk. So we should wait to use the Cognite or the weapon. I would say 100%. I'm gonna be 100%. The weapon plan requires us to be under level 80. That's not gonna happen until 2.0. Until probably during 2.0, so it won't matter. So we'll actually be able to see if they update it. But the Cognite, I would err on the caution of receiving this right now because you never know. They might update it. Because I know in TW and KR, they updated this because I remember getting Marion's weapon from this. And I can confirm it. I'm going to be making a KR account and just kind of leveling it up a little bit on the side just to kind of confirm things for myself. Who are y'all saving up for? I got Joker 2 days before the update and waiting for Cord. Yeah, really, that's honestly not a bad idea. Wait, is that a... Wait a second. Is that... Oh, it is a Huey. I love that. Let's go, Ruler. I like that. I like your profile picture. I started recently watching the Boondocks again. But yeah, no, that's not a bad idea to save for the Cord. Cord is the best, will be our best supporting unit buffer for a very long time, all the way until Windfast, which is until after 3.0. Open the Summer Banner updates aren't too long, otherwise waiting an extra month for Minami, Turbo, and Howard is going to be agonizing. So I want to tell you guys right now, what my hope is that they are only doing the standard banner update, the delay on it, because of Minami, only because of Marion. I'm hoping when they do Phoebe, and when they do what's it called? When they do Phoebe, Howler, and Turbo in the future, and Cherish, I hope they do it right after the 2 weeks. Is my hope. It might be copium, but I'm hoping that they're just doing this now and kind of giving people a heads up that, like, hey, in the future, this is how we're going to do it. Because they've so far only mentioned Marion. They haven't mentioned anyone else. Yeah, looks coming on the surface, but unless you're hardcore Russian, you won't finish Plan 3 until Makoto release. That's exactly my thinking, and that's why I don't want to pop anything, because we don't know yet. They could be nice to us and actually plan to update it, but my thing is, just give us the Cognite. Just give us the Cognite then at the start, so that we don't have to go through the will they, won't they kind of thing, you know? Will the Cognite give us character if we don't? No. So it doesn't actually even matter, because this is a Cognite. So this is only for if you have the dupe. So for me, like, if I grab Ryuji, I can't use this. I can't even use this because I don't have Ryuji. And then my next thing I would tell people is, if they don't actually update it, just grab an on dupe. So it's not that big of a deal. They're not giving us a free character. They're giving us a free dupe. They might just release them all early and have a 2-week gap. And that's exactly it. I don't mind. So realistically speaking, I don't mind if they do. So let's say that they do a 2-week gap in between. I don't really mind. So they wait 2 weeks in between the banner update. That it sucks. But again, it's something I'm net neutral about. I would rather them just release it at the same time anyway. Are the future 4 stars any good? I saw that there's only 3, and that sounds kind of ridiculous. Oh no, they're good. They're good. So the next one we're getting with Makoto, Vino, is literally the best single target debuffer until realistically Howler. And she's still really good even when Howler comes out. No. Yeah, if you want any of the current 5 stars, I would instead wait until we get our special rewards. So this, because this never. So this selector never gets updated. This will never get updated. This is your only choice between these. So if you're someone who wants Rin, then I would suggest grabbing Rin from here. Or else then, as always, the best suggestion, or the best for power wise of a gameplay for her account, is always on. On dupes are insane. You get on 6. She will carry you through all of the palaces for the most part, unless if the enemy is, for example, null resistance. What else? I haven't really used Luch on the current newest one, just because I have Vast as well as Cord. Anything else I missed? Because Raiden kept missing her on PD and got yeah, but yeah, exactly. So that's what I would suggest, is we use our selector for that. Either grab a character you don't have and you want. So a lot of us want Rin, grab Rin there, and then or else grab whoever. Same thing with here. My always suggestion, if they don't actually update this, is of course grab on. If they do update this, well then if you have Marion, well I would advise grabbing A1 Marion, because A1 Marion is a very nice DPS upgrade. If not, grab whatever dupe you want. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that serious, of course. What else? I need to go to bed and do my daily activity. But yeah, that's my kind of like my suggestion. But like, I would 100%. I know myself. Actually, for me, it doesn't matter. So I'll tell you guys straight up right now. Any of you guys who buy the battle pass, them taking out Marion's weapon dupe isn't a big deal for us. It's not a big deal for us, because when she gets put into the standard pool anyway, we can get her weapon. I'll show you in a second. Like, again, it's not the biggest. I hate the fact they took it out, especially for any of us who are free to play. But if we check the, what is it, passes? So at level 50, so it's not the biggest deal in the world that we don't have for anyone who buys the battle passes, because we get salamander coins. We get a lot more salamander coins than the free-to-play players do. Do they give any more? So yeah, we get an additional. So by the time the battle pass ends, we're gonna have 5 of these, and then the next battle pass comes out, we're going to be able to get another 5. Hey Sickle, how's it going? Yeah, I plan on just getting characters I like, because for the ones I don't care about meta, and 2 I couldn't care less for Makoto Nijima since I've always hated her in the original P5 games. Hey, that's fair. I'm thinking of spending, so because I'm a spender and I don't mind, I also don't mind spending a little bit of money on this game because it helps me make content for you guys and for you guys to actually be able to see and kind of make a more informed decision. Like I still need to, what I'm doing tonight is I need to make I want to make a little key guide. I want to make a Marion guide a little bit, kind of more of a showcase, as well as a YUI, because especially since they buffed YUI's highlight. I want to talk about why that's actually it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's a nice upgrade. And how's it going, Sickle? You know, at least one person is going to not pay attention and grab a riddle from the plant and cry. Yes, they are. They are absolutely going to do that. On my current, on one of my accounts I created, I didn't notice that. I also didn't think of the fact that this was a Cognite. I thought you could just grab a strip character, so I grabbed a Rin and I couldn't use it. I'm aiming to get Marion's weapon R5 for that 49% damage buff. Oh hell yeah, dude. I respect that. But for any of us who buy battle passes, so buy so the battle pass ends when? 2 weeks? 22 days? So what that is, what? So this battle pass ends during Makoto's. So when Makoto comes out, we get a new battle pass. So by 2.0, we're going to be able to get a free, let me go to Shibuya real quick. We're going to be able to get a free of hers. For those of you who are free to play, it's going to take a little longer because you're not going to be able to get the salamander coins. But for the fact that we get an extra 4 salamander coins compared to the free to play players, for anyone who buys battle pass, we're able to straight up pick up any standard weapons from here. So whenever they add Marion to standard, we're going to be able to grab any standard 5-star weapon. And that includes any of the current 4 stars. So my plan is to pick up Marion's weapon when it drops here. So probably around Cord. My husband got early Ryuji on Joker's banner, so he's holding out for Makoto. I'm letting my 50-50 on Marion decide my fate. Yeah. I was planning on, so I did a reroll. I did a 13 hours of rerolling for Ren Joker team. And I got it, and then I lost it a 50-50 to who was it? Then I lost my 50-50 to Morgana. And I was like, okay, I'll save it for like maybe Makoto or, you know, one of the other characters. I'm like, yeah, screw it. I'm going to pick up Marion. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? Might as well go for YUI. And then it's like, because I wanted YUI. I'm a filthy battle pass buyer. Are there any really good standard units that want their weapons more, especially at higher forges like Phoebe or someone? I'm trying to remember Phoebe's weapon. Really, any of the 5 stars will, I mean, any of the standard 5-star units that you want will want their weapon. But for example, like of the current 4 stars though, so like realistically, one person I can say for sure, do not get Morgana's 5-star. You get this one for free. You get a 5-star version of this from the Crossroad of Fates. If I go down here, and if you go to the Thief Exchange, you can straight up buy his best in slot, basically a really good weapon for him, by doing the Crossroad of Fates. So never buy that. Who comes out after Fox? Makoto Nijima, the single target nuker. Just grinding up completion on the second palace for Makoto pulls and core pulls. Exactly, Sonic. I love that. I'm maxed out on everything besides the only thing I can do is the area 4 bosses down here. I can only do these right now. That's the only thing I've left. I haven't done, I think. If Mary joins the squad, I have to go for S-Closer. Lol. Hey, I'm going for S-Closer. I love her. I guess I'm skipping 1.4 as well then. Lol. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. What I'm hoping for is that they bring in, Marion for Makoto. Just so that people who roll for Makoto have a chance of getting Marion anyway off of the standard. If they lose a 50-50. And I'm hoping they bring Phoebe in for Cord. Because that's going to be massive. Phoebe during Cord. But also, if any of you guys are holding your contract tickets right here for Marion, don't. Hold them until Phoebe goes. Phoebe is a much bigger pickup because she is a 5-star navigator. She is the first 5-star navigator. She is a much bigger account upgrade than Marin's going to be for damage wise. I'm telling you right now, much bigger upgrade. Queen House. And then a big thing for me, what I need to grab right now is I need to grind the heck out of my rope. I need my rope up to 13 super quick so I can grab Narcissus. Narcissus is such a nice upgrade. Really nice upgrade. Yeah, I never vibed with Makoto, but I love Vino's design. Hey, I have, yeah, no, Vino is another really nice upgrade. So for any of you who are in love with YUI, so right now the current YUI team is YUI, Shun, and Closer. Once Vino comes out, we replace Shun with Vino, and she's gonna be a very squishy team. I'll be set for Phoebe because I got 75 Siren tickets. Hey, Sonic, you still need to win the 1 in 7. I'm just telling you right now. Remember, guys, you still need to win the 1 in 7. I gotta save as much as I can because there will be streaks of patches of me pulling for characters and weapons, and even dupes depending on the character. Oh man. So I literally want every character in the game besides. So I was going to skip Yui, but then after playing with her on TW, I fell in love with her and decided to pull. So my original plan was to skip Yui, Fox, and Akechi. I was probably skipping those 3 characters guaranteed. And then basically pulling every other character in the game. Yeah. I got 29 Siren tickets, but 75 out of 80 pity for standard right now. Ooh, sickle. That's not bad. So by the time whatever standard character you want goes to standard, you might be able to get that. True, I'll probably pull A4 Ryuji. Hey, Sonic, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be kind of beast. I know A3 Ryuji on TW right now is still a pretty good bosser. Increased damage of God Hand burst by 20%, and when in charging gear state, decreased damage. Ooh, that's not bad actually. I actually kind of like that. When dealing critical damage of a skill, ignore. Oh, A2 is really nice. Ignore 35% of the target's defense. That's basically just pen. And then A4 is just a highlight. Who cares? During battle, survive fatal damage 1 time and recover. Oh, that's not bad actually. But yeah, A2 is quite nice. I kind of like that. I'm back at 1 pity, 12k. What should I do with my platinum and gold tickets? I really want Yao Ling. So right now, Yao Ling is one of our. I would honestly say Yao Ling is our best debuffer in the game, especially for any sort of AOE content, except for if you're using a fire team where our Ki is our best fire. So our best debuffer for fire teams is our Ki or Kiyoshi. While Yao Ling is the best general debuffer just because of her defense shred that she does. She can do up to 41%. But I want to remind you, when Vino comes out, she is going to be the best single target debuffer for every team in the game. And then slowly over time, Yao Ling, probably within 2 to 3 months from now, Yao Ling won't be used for anybody except for specifically when enemies do something with like forgets. But if you love Yao Ling like I do, like I am in love with Yao Ling's design, especially when Chinese New Year Ren comes out. So I wanted Ren, and because I wanted Ren, might as well also grab Joker at the same time. I managed to win my Yui 50-50, still hard pity, but I have around 20k jewels for Queen. Oh my god, Sickle, I am so jealous. I had to go 260 pulls deep. So when I pulled on Friday, I think it was, I had 24,000 crystals. I bottomed out. Hello, boss. Today I had a minor car accident and I feel a bit bad not going to work, but hey, hope you're doing good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Robin. I'm doing quite well, but I hope you feel better. I'm really sorry to hear that. Okay, I'm definitely getting Chinese New Year Ren. Yeah, oh, Chinese New Year Ren. I'm A2 for sure. A2 Chinese New Year Ren, and then getting my toy. I was so sad when it's Summer Puppet, not Summer Ren. I don't think they had any plans of Summer Ren. They just got Chinese New Year. All right, I need to clean house. I've been yapping. I can do a little bit of gameplay. I've now yapped for 30 minutes straight. Oh my god, guys, I haven't done anything in this game for 30 minutes. What the heck? I didn't realize I was doing talk show hour. But yeah. So like I was saying, my biggest plan right now is I'm honestly going to see how many of these do I have. I only got 7. I really need to get my rope because Narcissus is going to be a huge upgrade for my YUI. But I need more. That's true. That's true. You know, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Okay, I think I'm gonna do... I do need to do spend, but that would be quite nice. That'll give me proficiency 7. So I need proficiency 8 pretty quick. So I think I'm just gonna spend all that right now. A full Ren team, that would be sick. But I don't think you can use the same team, like the same character, even though they're different. I'm so excited for Summer Puppet, the surfboard. I know, but I'm more excited for Summer Marion because I love buffers. Any sort of buff characters, I love. Buff, buff, buff. Okay, what does level 7 proficiency give me? Absolutely nothing. Oh. Well, that reminds me, if they ever add in the P4 characters, I want to build an entire Protect team just for the meme. Good news. So right now, like I said, I've said many times, they're doing P3 collab on TW in China, and then next collab. So next year they're going to be doing, the P4 guys. Should I chase Puppet in the center banner? I don't have her. I'm currently 7 pulls in. Straight Mikey, the only downside is there's no guarantee of getting Puppet. I would instead, let me check. Let me check the plans real quick. If you need Puppets, was there another thing we grab? It'll probably be one of these. Step 7. Dang it. So Mikey, do you have any of these? Do you still have your Phantom Idol select ticket from the business plan 1 and 2? Because if you do, I would just grab her from here. I'll grab your Miyu here instead of trying to chase it on standard, because there's no guarantee of getting those characters. Holy crap! Have you been focusing more on social stats than confidence to hit 8 and 7? No, I haven't. I've been focusing on half the time. Most of the time, I can't even get the confidence because I don't have the levels. The biggest downside is you can't run Marion and S Marion together. The no alternative route never hit. That's what I'm saying. That means I can't full AFK. It's crappy. I want a full AFK. That's all I do in life. What do I need to do? I can use 5,000 of those real quick. All right. Let's go down to Miyu. How do I spend 5,000? Dang, I don't know what to do. I really need to spend 5,000 real quick. Or I guess I could do... Wait. Enlightenment is which one? Okay, I can do one of these real quick. I only speed ran my rope. I've been focusing heavily on Tomoko and my rope. Me waiting for Kurumaru to drop so I can do the full animal team. That is... He hasn't even dropped on TW yet. Bro, just A1 Marion of 1 multi. Yes, you got A1 Marion off of 1 multi? Dang it, Battler. I'm so jealous. My luck on this account has been horrible. He actually is Koramaru the dog in P3? Because if so, he is coming. If I got Leon from Marion banner pull so I can get key with the Lupo Plan Instructor. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Let's go. I'm still trying to get... Yeah, he is. Perfect. Say that to my level 14.5 mirror. Oh my god, you're a monster. Damn, bro, 45 viewers, you're rising up, you're destroying the P5X monopoly. That's what I'm saying. Look. I'm a selfish, needy, greedy motherfucker. We are... I want all the viewers. I want everybody to be with me. Join my shit. Get up with me, you know? We're the next up and coming streamer. I'm telling you right now. Mark my words, in 10 years from now, I want to have 60,000 streamers every stream. I mean 60,000 viewers every stream. My luck is also garbage. I'm telling you right now, no one has more garbage luck than me. I have, so what am I at? Oh. Wait, what the heck? I pulled someone early? Since when? I pulled an early 50-50 on here? Not 50-50. When do you think they'll bring Summer to Global? That's a good question. If you give me un momento, I will pull up I'll also take off this because I don't know if you guys can see things. Okay, if I go to the P5X roadmap real quick, and I pull up, is this the updated one? I don't care. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up this real quick. All right. So if we take a second and take a look at this. All right, I just voice clip. I have you on record. I'm showing this the next time I'm a VC. It's over. Bad, dude. Bad. I'm so down for that. Try to ruin my life. I'll just bring up Void, and then everyone will take their focus off me. I'm still missing like 3 or 4. I just got Wind Boy like yesterday. Nice, dude. Yeah. Okay. So right now we are in 1.1, which is you and Marion. This one right here is going to be Fox. Then we get Makoto here. Phoebe should be here. But judging by the fact that they brought in YUI and Marion at the same time, I wouldn't doubt it if they brought in, for example, either Summer Closer, Summer Tomoko, or Cord to run with Phoebe here. So I could see them starting the summer here, and then keeping Cord for 2.0. Just to keep things consistent, just so that we get just so they keep the whole Cord Rico banner going at the same time, and then go back to doing the summer, and then that way they can bring in the summer units together, like bring it during summer, and we can finish the summer units by the end of September. So my best guess is, if they want people to pull, you would bring Summer Closer right here. If they're thinking money wise, again, it would be, you could see it as a scumbag move, but them running Closer, Phoebe, and then Cord, I don't think it matters. No matter what, we're kind of screwed, because we're either looking at a must pull for here or here, and then boom. My luck has been pretty great because I may have had too hard pity for all my 5 stars, but I've won the Joker 50-50 and got his weapon the first multi. Dang, dude, I've had to go max for so many. Okay, should I grab Summer Moko for the future proofing Haru, or should I not bother and just use Leon? So Haru will want Summer Moko at the start, but eventually they buff the ever loving hell out of Haru to the point where she doesn't need Moko anymore. She still wants Moko. Moko's still not bad for her, but it's not a necessity, because they bring down her EHR, her effect hit rate down. So it's not too bad. I'm personally grabbing Moko because Moko is actually one of my favorite characters in the game, as well as if you want Mesa, for example, Summer Moko is the best in slot for Mesa pre A3, for example. No, don't speed up summer units. I need pulls. Hey, I agree with you, Shadow. I agree. I would love it if they kept it the same. Kept Phoebe by herself as a Cord and then into the summer units. I would love that. But I'm not going to. I bet you have different reasons for wanting the summer skins, you gooner. Hey, shh. What happens in the VC stays in the VC, okay, Jabba? Alright? Or should I say... if I remember correctly, you are... Where the heck are you? Kaiser Franz Joseph. Hey, that's right. I'm using full names here. How's the grind? Not bad, Shark Attack. Not bad. I am currently I'm popping all of my little action points things today to hopefully get. I really need Marope. I need more kindness. What do Mesa teams turn to at A3? I'm trying to think. Oh man, what do we use for? I'm trying to think. What does Mesa team wants at A3? So at A3 is a massive upgrade for Mesa because he now starts healing off of his laceration. So it's alt form. What is it? So I know at the start you'll be using Cord with him. You honestly probably throw in another buffer. So you could throw in Leon. Leon's not a bad idea. What else could we? Vino probably, actually. I'd probably use Vino with him. Just for winded and all that stuff. Age is just a pixel, 2025. Shh. Hey. We don't talk about that. Sorry, I missed a bunch. Either way, some of my bench dropping when class starts in hell. I know, Gunk, I know. I think I'm going to be waiting for a real YUI because I think she will be better. Nobody should use Coffee Aid or their middle just to level up that is missed up before I rerolled. Yeah, no, it's not about it. Something like me, I don't care. So if you want to mid-max your account, so if you are a mid-maxer, you want to be able to do everything efficiently, you save all of your coffees and then use them for revelation card farming at level 70 when you have the higher likelihood of getting 2 cards. And it also helps you level up to 80. So that's what you would do. Surviving the Gunner allegations born in Blade, absolutely. I'm not. Look. You should hear that man in VC. He is way more of a Gunner than I am. Now, Blade fell to Furry allegations. He's been defeated. That is true. He has been knocked down to Furry. I'll probably get S Moko anyways because she's a healer, and I honestly rather not use Morgana or Lufel. Again, I just love Moko. I love Moko. I need to actually work on my current Moko. I just haven't because of the fact of my Leon is more I'm gonna be able to max out my Leon faster than my Moko probably at this point. But I love Moko. Like, I love Summer Moko's whole design. I love her whole thing. And she also, I think it's more of the fact I like follow-up healing the most. Black Prism, how is your day or night unfolded? My day is going quite well. It's been a pretty decent day. How's your day been, buddy? You've been doing well? I got 10 of the weapon coins. Do I pull from Marion or Joker weapons or save? My opinion, I would rather save because I know when I think of Cord, and Cord's weapon is so nice because of the increased attack she gives to her partner, as well as the highlight. I love the highlight. I know it's a while out, but once Cord leaves as closer for Kasumi, do I replace her with Howler? I know once Cord leaves as closer for... so we use Cord for both as closer and Kasumi at the start. Well, Kasumi we want Cord to begin with anyway. Finish the story, what now? So here's the thing. Now you get to live your life. You log in, you do your daily grinds, you know? You do your thing. Level up. I keep hitting, so my exit's here right next to you. You finished a 6-hour ritual for Barry? Absolutely. Barry is my goat. Okay. But what I was just doing is making sure, just, you know, generally live your life, play other games. Don't feel forced to play this game. Like, you know, this is not a main game. Once we finish the story, now we're waiting for the next update, essentially, once you're done everything. Don't focus too hard on the permanent content. Focus on the more the short term. So my biggest advice for people who are finished who finished the story, make sure you have your Crossroad of Fates done. This also includes doing the making sure you do your 3 hangouts for all of the. Make sure you hang out Ryuji, Morgana, Joker, or Ren, and on. Make sure you hang out with them 3 times so you get these, and you can fully buy out everything in the Thieves Exchange. Make sure you're working on getting your characters up. You want to make sure you have 2 teams. If you're a bit of a more of a spender like I am, you may have 3 teams going right now. I'm also generally working on everyone at once right now because I'm heavily focusing on the Thieves Den. I like the little bit of power the Thieves Den gives me. So from my rating, these little upgrades right here under your Q level, all of them is a little bit of a power gain. So why not focus on them? What else? You value your time to attain your goals. Ignore those who want your tail. Keep on doing what matters. Don't let the bad times hold you back. That is excellent advice, Black Prism. I am positive vibes. I am all for people. This is a gacha game. Keyword game. Do what makes you happy. Do you need to min-max everything? No. For example, I have no problem with people popping copies whenever they want. It's your game. Do what you want. If you have 100 of these and you don't use them, what's the point? Do I need 100 of them to pop them to grab my revelation cards? Maybe. But am I going to? No. Do you need Makoto? No. Is she a really good unit? Yes. But is she necessary? No. Is Cord the best support in the game until literally win Vast? Yes. Do you need her? No. Is she a really good unit to have anyway? Would I suggest pulling for her? Yes. But am I going to force you to? Absolutely no. I'm just thinking for when I need 2 teams. Cord can't help Kasumi and as closer. No. So instead, the nice thing of when S closer doesn't need Cord. Kasumi absolutely, she doesn't need her, but she is such a massive power. Cord is such a massive power upgrade for Kasumi. I would absolutely say grab her for that. Instead, do you know who comes out after Kasumi? Win Vass. Do you know who you can use it for with S closer? Win Vass. So grab that instead. Yes, absolutely. We don't need Yui. We don't need Fox. We do need Mitsuru. Absolutely, I agree. What's the best Yui team? Sorry, Yatsura. The best Yui team currently right now, it would be this one right here. So we would use Yui, closer, and Shun. And then either if you need more damage, you do KO, or if you need more defense, like more survivability, you go with Miyu. And then for this, you would do Yonisk, and then you would do Yarling. You would use this guy because of how much you also. I need to focus on duping him up as well, getting him maxed out. But it's because it gives the foe's crit damage taken increase. So right now I'm at 23%, and once he's fully duped, it goes all the way up to 29%. So additional 6%. But when, for example, when Makoto comes out and we get Vino replaces Shun, and then when Cord comes out, Cord replaces Shun. Sorry, Vino. So that persona that switched between ice and wind, how does that work? Super easily. I'll go into battle real quick. One more question. I do need more gear foraging, so we'll go back and do that. All right. So who you are thinking of is called... Is it Z I need to first? Okay, who you're thinking of is 5-star Monts. And what you get is, if you give me a second... So how 5-star Mont works is you're going to have a alt button right here. You're going to have a little button right here, and you press this button, and it's going to go in between the 2 forms. That's how it works. I can show her. I'll show off a little bit of her when I go on Taiwan in about 30-40 minutes from now. When is Kasumi supposed to come out? Because I think she was after Cord. Yeah, she is super after Cord. She'll Kasumi will be probably, I would say, late November or December. I would imagine. So I would say sometime November, December of this year. Actually, I prefer Joker rather than Closer. His double action is double YUI. Exactly. I know Summer Closer does more damage, but if you have Joker, you don't need Summer Closer. Sorry. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Closer is just better for her because of it increases her follow-up attack damage. Have you played both, Jubba? Sorry, 5-star Rico and Cord carrying the whole game. Support S Marion about to be broken. That's what I'm saying. She is absolutely going to be carrying the game. I don't know if I'll do Moko, Summer Moko, because still need to research, and I want to get Cord for Kasumi for sure. No, absolutely. If you know you want to do you want Kasumi, well, just in general, grabbing Cord is just a good pick. I'm not going to say she is a must pull. There is no must pull in the game. The must pulls are and gacha games, it's always waifu or husbando over meta. So characters you enjoy over characters you don't, over meta characters always. I think my biggest target right now are Cord, both Rins, P3 Makoto, Yu, Narukumi, Haru, and Barry. I'll get some other characters here and there, but those are my main targets. So yeah, for you, Cord is a very nice pickup. Summer Moko might be good if you want Haru, but she's not needed. She just helps Haru at the start. I continue doing this. But yeah, I would 100% advise anybody picking up Summer Cord, because she's just a really nice pickup altogether, as well as picking up I don't advise anybody picking up damage dealers just because of the damage dealers are a dime a dozen. They come out so often. It's more important to have the support units, in my opinion, if you're thinking from a meta standpoint. Might as well A1 to 6 Cord then. Oh, I'm definitely so when Cord comes out, I'm grabbing A1 with weapon, because as I'm grabbing A1 eventually. Sorry, A1 with weapon on off rip. I will spend a couple $100 if I have to. I don't mind that. But I'm also a spender. I don't mind supporting this game. I love this game. I have like thousands of hours between Taiwan and this. Like, let me tell you how much I love this game. This is my Steam play time right now. 130 hours. I play this game a lot. Unless you whale and go for top percent, meta doesn't really matter. Exactly. I've said this so many times. I even mentioned it in my video today. So Guild Boss, as long as you are hitting this right here, this is the only one that matters. So for this week, as long as you're hitting 1 million, you are getting your 240 poll currency. But more importantly, you are grabbing your yellow space card. These are so important for power level. And then for Sea of Souls, as long as you get to, I think, is it rank 5? Yeah. So as long as you get to 5-star here, you're getting the maximum amount of poll currency every time. So you're getting your 250. But of course you want to be higher because of this, because of the repression medal 4. But if you don't care, as long as you're hitting the 5, so you're getting that poll currency every week, every time, that's all that matters. Is Haru good? I love her. I'll probably pull her. I know on TW, A1 Haru is a absolute AoE monster. She is right up there with Rin and pretty close to, I'm pretty sure, to Akihiko. She is a absolute monster. She's not very good at off rip, but they eventually will give her a major overhaul in the future. Like they buff the heck out of her out of her kit. Like basically not a buff, but basically almost a revamp. Like first collect supports, then DPS. So there's going to be a large gap in between support units, except for, so in my world, the must pulls are grab a copy of Cord, grab Futaba, grab Winvass, and then grab Aunch. And then what's coming up right now is Summer Marion. So those 5 characters, I would say you want to grab. And then in between, you can grab your Summer Mokos, you can grab your Mesas, you can grab your Closers, that kind of thing, you know? Because there are still going to be months in between. And then during when they come out, you should still be able to guarantee them. Every gacha is ran by supports. Get Cord, Win Vast, try for Howler, Standard, and then pull damage dealers based on vibes. Exactly. I agree with that, Shadow. I absolutely agree with that. We can grab... So, right now, a lot of us have pulled Joker. A lot of us are looking at Makoto. And then after that, grab Cord. And then think, okay, who do I want? Do I want another damage dealer? Do I want a supporting unit, like a healer? But then we'll have a couple months in between Cord and Futaba, 2 to 3. So you should have time. Okay, cool. I have some faves I will pull anyways, but I'm glad to know a lot of characters I like are fairly good. Exactly, Oscar. They are good. Why can't I date the MILFs? Give me a second. Let me introduce you to top MILF in my world. P5X Matoy. Let me introduce you to Mio. Mio or Matoy. She is a sexy firefighter, and she can have her way with me any day she wants, anytime. Absolutely. This is Matoy. My absolute favorite. You can date her on TW right now. So just wait. Just wait. Oh yeah, Futaba is also a main target for me. I can't believe I forgot her. Yes. She actually ends off the P5 collab. Yeah, P5. And then they'll go into P5R with Kasumi and Akechi. Assuming the guaranteed banner comes, no. Yes, the guaranteed banner is it is basically confirmed coming eventually. If we're going off of the TW timeline, it should come out around Futaba release. And Futaba and Anj, yes, you should absolutely grab those two, just because they are the limited 5-star navigators. Bro, look at the image I sent to the memes for Blade server. Give me a second. Which one's the meme? Is it VC chat? Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for, dude. Do we know if we're getting the guaranteed banner? Yes, we it's not confirmed, but from data miners it is confirmed, basically, I would say. When is Anj rerun coming TW? In my opinion, probably not for a while, because she was the Annie unit. It'll come eventually, but probably not for a while. But why doesn't Anderson have a Phantom Idol? That's what I'm saying, dude. He deserves one. Oh, well. Oh, sorry. 44 Arrow, did you say something? A1 Haru got it. I would advise A1 Haru just because she does a lot of nice. Did I miss something? I want Futaba. Yes, Futaba. Media. Yeah, I don't see it, dude. I don't see it. I personally don't see it. Do I have to pull a limited time damage dealer of every element once to beat every content? No, Sora. No, you don't. You do not need to pull a standard. I mean, you don't need to pull a limited 5-star damage dealer. I would advise, so my advice is grabbing a AoE damage dealer and a single target damage dealer. But for right now, you don't need to grab Yui. Makoto's coming out in about 3 weeks So instead, if you have someone like Shiratori, use him for right now. If you have Ryuji, use him for right now. Heck, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you have both Joker and An actually does a lot of single target with Tri-Fire, surprisingly, because of whatchamacallit, technicals. I just think that the most real quality of life will come when it came to, I don't know why, but unless they change that, I'm good and fine spending. I'm the same way. I'm the same way, Snowman. I'm exactly the same way. Oh, big. Okay, I need to go. Where is my? Is it here? No. Okay, let's go. Synergy, we go to Marope, we go to Lex. Can I grab designer sunglasses? Is a question. I could ping. Okay, yeah, ping me, please. Gunk, ping me. I know A0 Kasumi is sufficient, but does S Closer Makoto want to be A1 or A2? So I know Makoto wants A1 because of what her tenacity is. I don't have Makoto on TW, but it's basically, it allows her to... basically, when she's in tenacity mode, she deals an insane amount of damage. So A1, she starts the battle off with that. So, but it's not needed. It's a nicety to have. Just like Kasuma's A1 is a nicety to have. S Closer is perfectly fine. All the damage dealers are perfectly fine at A0. I think S Closer gets a 1-turn cooldown buff, so that's a DPS increase. Increase needed. I don't know. It's not needed, I would say. She's perfectly viable at A0. I have every character except Rin. Laugh my ass off just using fire and electric team. Exactly, Cinnamon. I totally agree. All hot waifus are must pull. All waifu party please. Exactly. I want Yui, but I'm sticking with my boy Ryuji for now since I happen to pull him. If I had Ryuji, I probably would not have pulled Yui. Glade game supporting fire team. Glide game supporting fire teams since it's super easy to build them right now. Exactly. I advise everybody, if you want a nice easy time, build your fire team. Which reminds me, I can't believe I didn't finish that. We need compensation for the speed up, that's all. So in my world, our compensation came in the form of this login bonus. This login bonus is our compensation for the speed up. This is essentially 700 gems we were just given, which is close to what we were missing. We're about 400. I would say right now we are down about 900 currency from TWCN between the combining of 1.1 and 1.2. So the speed up from that, and then the and then basically from the them only giving us, where is it? Where's my mail? And then right here, compensation rewards. We should have been given 300, but they did give us a coffee, which is not bad. Not a bad deal. You know, I'm not super upset by it. It's not the end of the world. It's only it's only a little bit here and there. And then also us sucking a 300 code. I want Queen, but I also want Violet, but I also want Core, but I also want Futaba, but I also want Ange, but I also want Makoto, but I also want... Okay, so good news. You should have enough time in between Queen and Cord, because Cord should come out... Okay. So if you want both Queen and Cord, what I advise is don't pull for Queen at the start. Wait until they announce 1.4. See if Cord comes during 1.4. Because if she does, because assuming they keep doing the limited banners being 1 month long, so Cord will go, Queen will go right into 2.0. And if Cord comes to 2.0, well, we have an entire palace. So between pulling, if you don't pull right now, all the way to Queen, so you should have enough to grab her. And between the time between 1.3 to 2.0, you should have enough time to pull Cord, especially with the palace update. I actually pulled Yui instead of Joker and then uninstalled. Isn't Yui terrible in long run? It's fine. You want to be honest? Technically, Joker is also bad in the long run. He's not good. Right now, he's good, but in the future, he's trash. Like, as soon as Summer Closer comes out, Summer Closer clears him day and night. Yui's not bad either. She's still usable today. The only time we use Joker right now is when Dominion is a guild boss. So when it comes to weapon, which 5 stars are worth to pull for? Right now, in my opinion... the ones out right now, I would say Marion's weapon is worth it. And out of the standard, I would say grabbing Rinse is not a bad idea, and grabbing Shun's not a bad idea, grabbing Leon's is not a bad idea, and then really any ones that you don't mind. The only one I don't recommend pulling is Morgana's. His is the only one because we get a free one. We get a free 4-star, which is honestly better. But not gonna lie, fire team's being okay, I read that, but that's ignoring every other character I want. Exactly, Gunk. That's in like a year from now. I think if guaranteed drop, you would actually be fine, not gonna lie. Honestly, even if guaranteed drop, I would still be pulling on 50-50. I don't care. I prefer 50-50. If I don't have Rin, who should I use instead of Joker, Joker team? So if let's think about this. Okay, this is my Joker. So this is my current Joker team. If I didn't have Rin, I would either use Moko, or else I would use, honestly, probably Luful for attack buffer. Yeah, I would either use Moko or Luful, one of the two. Probably Luful though. Next competition will be a free 5-star pick, pick up all or upcoming 5-star. So Steven, we eventually do get a 5-star selector of limited units during Annie, but that's not a long way away. But if they really wanted to be nice to us, they would give us another standard they would basically give us this for free. But I want to hold my breath. That is asking. You want me to be honest? That is a ridiculous ask. Game giving people A1 on with for 5-star and Luful, and people are staring at them like they gave them dirt. And I agree, Gunk. Honestly, we got a free A1 on with Luful, and quite frankly, we also got Kiyoshi. So we got the entirety of the fire team for free without pulling for anybody. I still want some weapons and some A's to like win Voss. Exactly. So it might be a bit iffy. I use Moko since I don't have Rin. It's not bad. It's not a bad idea, Oscar. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for all the content you've been pumping out lately. Your insight has been great. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate you guys coming by and watching my content. It has been massive amounts of support. I basically started making content seriously during like what, end of June, and I'm amazed by how much support you guys are doing. It's amazing. I'm using Marion. Oh, trust me. If you have Marion, use Marion. Use Marion. I honestly, I would use Marion and save Leon for myself. But yeah, if you don't have Ren but you have Marion, use Marion instead of Ren. I was thinking of people who probably haven't pulled much. Morning DFM. How are you doing, buddy? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to do I want to do a quick run of this. I'm gonna do difficulty 3 because I'm a lazy bastard. This is good enough for me because I don't care. Oh, and yeah, also that's absolutely right, Shadow. They give us a free on weapon, and they're giving us another free 5-star. I understand that yes, we are getting shafted a little bit on the pull currency, but like I've said many times, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Yes, it does suck. It does suck. We should complain. I'm not saying we shouldn't complain, but we shouldn't be, you know, like we shouldn't be being like Vancouver does during any time their hockey team plays. Just wait, you Marion pullers when she comes to standard 1 multi. Heard it here once. I'm glad I found your channel. It's been very refreshing once everything circulating around this game. I don't like. So I made a couple. So I know a lot of people are complaining about the changes they made. I also agree it's a crappy thing for them to do, but my biggest thing is I want the game to communicate with us. If they just communicate with us and told us why they're doing what they're doing, I would be, or telling us, you know, give us a game plan, more accurate, because they can't expect us to not know what's happening right now. We all know what's coming up in the future, so that's kind of why like, I'm more of a communication person. It's like in a relationship. If with your partner you are communicating, you're in a bad relationship. Any relationship, communication is key. Talking about compensation for the speed up. No, Steven, I know exactly what you're talking about. Trust me. And that's why I said what I see as our compensation for the speed up is the 7. I can come back to this in a second. Actually, does this count as me being done? Okay, it does. Okay. So our compensation for the speed up is our login bonus right here. TW in China never got this. They never had the login bonus here. The login bonuses we see with the temples don't come out for a very long time. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Thank you, DFM. I appreciate you. I don't care. I always love Dr. Nurse characters. I agree. Instead of communicating, they instead are hiding after the calling cards people sent to SEGA HQ. Wait, what? I haven't read that. That is wild. That is wild. I would like them to at least come out and talk about it this week or during their next. I would like it if they came out and talked about it by their live stream, but if they don't talk about it, it is what it is. As long as they are making beneficial changes. Like they're changing how like they're operating themselves. I want them to make beneficial changes in that regard. Where's my events? We're going to go spin to win raffle since I need to pull. Wait, have I grabbed this yet? No. Did you see the changes made to the Valor Trials? Yes, I did. So, oh, here we go. I will come and talk about that, and I can talk about that in a second. Oh wow, I got all the biggest ones. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I think I'm done all the boxes. Except for I need to start grabbing the 30 gems. Yeah, so we go back and grab those now. So the 30 yeah, I saw that a long time ago. I don't care for it. Photo trials. So what people are talking about is it, have I even got far enough? Are we talking about this change? Let's go to a higher one. Are we talking about this? Like how they're changing that? Or are we talking about the technician trial ones? Because if we're talking about how some of them have different, they've always had this kind of thing going on, they might have made it more difficult. I honestly don't mind them making it more difficult. What we need to start realizing, okay, what we need to start realizing to begin with, this isn't the biggest deal in the world if they made this harder. If they made this harder, it so be it. It is what it is. I understand that, yes, it would have been nice for this to be both fire and no. Rewards are not less. No. Rewards are not less. I'm telling you right now, rewards are not less. What they did instead, they did exactly what they did. They did exactly what they did for Synergy. They did exactly what they did here. So do you see how we start with 50, we go up to 80, 100, 120? That's what they changed. It's not less rewards. They rebalanced the rewards so that at the higher levels you get more. Again, that is a scumbag thing to do. It's a scumbag thing to do. But like I said, I don't mind them making it harder. Because this is a long-term form of gameplay we can think of. It's a permanent game mode. They also add more levels to this. But they did not reduce the rewards. They rebalanced the rewards. Again, that's a scumbag thing to do. I agree with you. But we still get the same amount of rewards. And let me tell you, clearing later on in the game, clearing level 30 is a joke. Clearing level 25 is a joke. I'm telling you right now, it is a joke in the future. Because eventually, and also I'm telling you right now, any of the ones which have so far all this is actually pretty easy, honestly. Okay, I know for a fact this one didn't change. This has always been that way. What am I trying to find? This one. Any of the ones with the Psy sucks to do. I'm telling you right now, it sucks. Anything with Psy sucks because the only Psy characters we have is literally Haru. Just like doing, what is it, Nuclear Waste? I will give you the Psy one and the Nuclear Waste one sucks because the only nuke character we have is Vino. Actually, Nuke's not bad. Nuke's not bad. Who am I kidding? I'm overreacting on that one. But yeah. Okay, I missed a bunch. Oh, I got Marion. So if Marion instead of Luful, if I don't have Rin for Joker, yeah, I would use Marion. Sorry, 404. I got super sidetracked on talking about that. At least it's perm, so even if, yeah, exactly. And that's my thing. It's a permanent game mode. Eventually, we're going to get all the rewards from it anyway because of how powerful the units come out in the future. Is A1 on and her 5-star weapon good, or does she need to be higher? Honestly, A1 on with her weapon is amazing. I'm telling you right now, you want to eventually get her to A6. Get her to A6. Her A6 is so good. Her A6 is better than, is on powerful as A1 Chinese New Year Rin. Good thing about this is free jewels I can't get right now, but later I can farm for more pulls. This is why I take the permanent content really slow and focus on time limited. Exactly. What we should be focusing on is our time limited events. So making sure that we're getting our raffles done, making sure we do our character trials, make sure we get this. I'm telling you right now, this follow the official YouTube has never had a gold ticket. Only on KR it does. But since it follows more TW, we don't have this. That's the whole reason why we have 3 instead of 4. And then the maximum thing we should do, since we have 11 days left, we should be focused on Crossroad of Fate. My main team right now is on plus Rin plus Marin. Would my team be stronger if I switch Rin and Marin for Cattle and Key for the fire bonus? Although both are 4 stars. I will 100% tell you right now. You could trade out Luful for Marion, in my opinion. This would be a fine trade, but you definitely would use Key instead of so this is the team you're talking about. I would 100% use Key instead of Ren. Key is a direct fire damage buffer. Luful is not a bad choice, so I would use this team, but using this team is not bad. using this team is not bad, especially for survivability. I just use lethal because, well, I'm not changing my team anytime soon. A1 on is a M16. A6 on is an atomic bomb. Exactly. Exactly. I heard on is still on the top for fire in China. Is that right? Yes. If you have a fully duped out on, she is better than a A1. Sorry, A0 Ren, and she's close to A1 Ren. But if you get A2 Ren and above, then she's better. That's a vibe. Does Monoramie Palace come as well? Is that the second? Was that Fox's Palace from P5? Because if so, yes, we'll get that. We get that next week when Fox comes. Yeah, Monorail will come, and then we get a, yeah, that would be a part 1, part 2 for Fox and Makoto. I'm using on Kuro and Minami. Yeah, that's Kuro. Which one is Kuro? Is Kuro key? Dope. Yeah, exactly. Snowman. Okay, back to my this. I don't want to use spend time on LeBlanc is perfect for me right now. Is there any point in saving gold tickets right now with the changes to the standard banner they made? Oh, I actually wait. Why did I? All right. I'll answer in a second. I feel stupid, but is anyone else stuck on the Palace 2 battle with 2 Fukis? They keep killing my Ryuji Lethal. I'm gonna be 100% Shadow. I can't help with that. I'm pretty sure I full autoed it with this team, and this was before I maxed out both of these. When I did it, I had A0 Kiyoshi. Oh, Kurotani. So yeah, Kuro. And I had a A3, A4 Lethal, and I full auto with this team right here. But that's when I hit level 50. I call him Key. So you asked about, is there a point in saving our so yes, there is a point, because a lot of people are misguided in thinking that they're not going to update the standard banner with Marion. Marion is going to the standard banner. She's not going to the standard banner right away. My best guess, they're gonna put her into the standard banner with what's her name? She will be added during Queen. My best guess is Queen. If not, she'll be added by 2.0, the latest. Is there a point in saving your standard tickets? If you're saving them for Queen, no. What I would advise them saving for is when they add what's her name? When they add Phoebe. Then saving your standard tickets for Phoebe, I would say, is a yes. If you're saving them for Marion, no. Queen, yes, because then the thing about when both Phoebe and Marion drop, then you have almost a 50-50 of getting a good unit, because you get on dupes, you get Marion, you can get Phoebe. Should I pull Marion if I'm guaranteed? I lost 50-50 on Joker. It really depends. So give me soul. Who are you looking for? Like, what is your future team you're thinking of getting? I got 8.5 mil on Vishu Boss. My Navigator was Miyu, and that's with A0 and level 50 on. Hell yeah, brother. I full autoed that one. That's what I have, and they're all level 50 with 50 weapons, and they're dying. So Shadow, I would advise waiting until they hit level 60. Wait until level 60. Do 4 stars immediately go into the standard like Granny on Queen Week? I believe so. They should go to the standard pool right away. Both my Minami and Miyu is 60, but On and Kuro is both 50. Yeah, you always want to get your main. So what I advise always, make sure you can get your main damage dealer. So I should have enough to get on to 70 when I hit level 60, probably Wednesday, Thursday. Honestly, don't have a plan yet. I'm also a light spender. If you're a light spender, the only thing I would advise, so it really depends. So I would first sit down and think, what damage dealer do you want in the future? Take a look at the damage dealers that are coming out and think to yourself, which one do you want? And then, so for example, if you want Summer Closer, then Marion is not a bad pickup, especially since you should eventually be able to get her to A1. A1 is very nice pickup for because of the target pierce. 100% on both places, on both palaces. I'm 100% done. Honestly, I'm playing yet. Both my medium and medium. Okay. When is the band club unlocked? Because I'm able to fight the second palace and I have yet to unlock it. I'm telling you right now. Check your side missions. Check this. It should be unlocked through here. Ruler. I've only been using full auto for rail game mode. Everything else is clearable without auto. Exactly. I full auto. If I can full auto, I full auto. I don't care. I was able to beat all of Palace's 2 besides boss at level 50 stuff. Exactly. Besides some side bosses. Low-key, that would be huge for me if then I could go like 1 PD for Queen and 120 standard and save for Phoebe Prey. Exactly, Snowman. That's not a bad idea. Radio, do you know a good team for the boss above Rishu if you don't got Yui? Give me a second. Let me take a look. All right, let me. What is he weak to? Okay, so he is strong against physical. He is strong against gun. He is strong against. Oh, he is strong against everything. Oh, okay. So what could I do? What would I suggest? I guess our next best in slot would be Shiratori, right? Yeah. I would suggest probably where is it? I would suggest Shiratori or Mont is who I would suggest. I would suggest those two. Use one of those two. And then you can throw in depending on who you have, I would throw in if you maybe a Luful and a Leon. Have a healer and use Leon and you should be fine. That would be my best guess. But also the fact of the matter is, let me tell you, because it's Guild Boss, because this is Guild Boss, it doesn't matter. Just run your fire team down here and grab your 1 million rewards, and then this one doesn't matter unless you care about this badge, which, like I said, doesn't matter. It's in your quest, yeah. How future-proof is Summer Closer? She is the best in slot AoE damage dealer until Chinese New Year Rin. And she just generally makes general gameplay, and she's also the best AoE general gameplay. So going through palaces, she's really good for clearing palaces. I will be running Summer Closer for a very, very long time in this game. I did a quick run of the boss with the win team and got 3%. Exactly, there you go. Also check if you can borrow character. Oh yeah, exactly. I always forget that you can, if you're guild, if you're part of a guild who has a Yui, just use a Yui. Go down here and grab someone who has Yui. Mine doesn't. But look at that. You can also use Marion instead. Grab a Marion. Thank you for reminding me, Heavy. I never think about that. Fun fact: the reason why the only 5-star characters are A6 have a shiny bunny border and not 4 stars is to represent the burning of people's wallets for the sanity of losing 50/50s. Exactly. You can't borrow and you can't. Why isn't it Sea of Souls you can't borrow? Yeah, no, it's Sea of Souls you can't borrow. Guild Boss you can. So Guild Boss, they don't. So Sea of Souls matters because there's a ranking mode to it. Guild Boss doesn't matter to them because the rewards are score based. So Guild Boss you can borrow, but Sea of Souls you can't borrow. Also, I was kicked from my guild, sadly. Dang, dude. Even with the speed up, Summer Closer will be topped until early next year. Even then, she's still useful after China. Exactly, Shadow. Chinese New Year Ren just becomes the default. But for, like I said, if you're more worried about the palaces and the pathways, Summer Closer is better. Chinese New Year Ren will be a better bosser type unit. Dudes are still Nagisa Kamimi show 1 month into the game. Oh my god. Alright, what? Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not too worried about this game. I think a lot of times what we're doing right now is we're doing a knee-jerk overreaction a little bit. I'm not saying that we're not justified, but we need to be able to chill a little bit and realize that this is a game and it doesn't really matter that much. Pick who you want. When you look at the leaderboard and it's all Nagisa, exactly. So that 24,000 joules, how much time I got? If you have we have a lot of time. I would say we probably won't get summer closer until probably mid-September. Why would pulling Chinese New Year event make summer closer useless after? Don't want to pull for too many units if they get replaced later. So this is just how gacha games are. Sorry, it doesn't negate. It's just that so a lot of people are focused on not Guild Boss, Sea of Souls. A lot of people are focused on the Sea of Souls because this is our only ranking that we have, and it's all because of this. There's a leaderboard to it, and people want to be, for example, people want to eventually get to all the way down here. So Chinese New Year Ren will be better for a lot of bossing content in the future as compared to Summer Closer, but Summer Closer is a really good unit. She is going to be amazing. If you have Summer Closer, would I advise pulling Chinese New Year Ren? No. If you have A6 on, or if you have a very high on dupes, do I suggest pulling for Chinese New Year Ren? No. Only pull characters you like and want. Do you have stacking passives from Wonders Personas persist even if you switch out? Yes they do. Some do. Sorry. Some do. So, for example, let me look at this. So, when Lamia applies burn to the team, everybody gets a 10% attack bonus. While look at a lot of the ones you're looking at, like let's see here. So, let's look at your Unger. So, this always increases the foe's crit damage taken, always. And if the foe is shocked, it increases by 9% more. If I look at, do I have the option to? But yeah, some do, some don't. I should say some do, some don't. I'm planning on making a little Persona video here in the coming week. Issues, unlike other games, P5X actually does balance patches with buffs for characters, so some care may suddenly become viral. Exactly, Gunk. This game actually does balance patches occasionally, and they'll buff old units, even standard units. You gotta pull a unit at some point. Skip Ryuji because Makoto is stronger. Skip Makoto for Kasumi. Skip Kasumi for Barry. You'll never actually play the game. Exactly. There are always future better units. But does that negate your previous units? No. Pull characters you like over characters you dislike. Do I suggest? What I always suggest. So right now, an AoE damage unit isn't needed. On will carry you through the entirety of the story. Just like Shiatori A6 will carry you through any sort of single target. That's how she works. Since Summer Closer is blessed, I might try to get her since I got Minami. Yeah, if you have Marion, grabbing Summer Closer is not a bad idea because they work really well together. Oh, and when it says something like permanent or X, then I should assume it does things. Yes, exactly. Oh, here we go. Max rewards. And I got another limited 5-star, 4-star weapon. Beautiful. Okay, who is up? Don't care about band. I'm gonna do these two, I guess. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed my big long rant. Alright. Oh, memes, here we go. I haven't looked at this one in a very long time. Thought this was pretty funny after seeing people crash out about the Katayama. You took away my adult romances. Now I'm going to starve. Gunk, I love this. I love this, Gunk. This is so funny. Great meme. Sorry, I meant to check this out earlier. Since earlier someone asked why they couldn't date MILFs. Exactly. I'm saving this for my Tomoko, so no. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I plan to focus on getting every Persona game character just since it's a flex. Hey, Radio, do whatever you want. This is your account. This is your game. This is a gacha game. This is waifu over anything. Pull the characters you want. I'll grab some. What I missed? I was gone for 20 minutes. Basically, I was just talking about how we were reminding people you can borrow other people's characters in the game from your companion under skill boss. I was doing a big long rant about pull characters you want. Shadow brought a big point. Don't use Ryu. There's no point using Ryuji because Makoto comes out. But then, you know, after Makoto comes out, we eventually get Kasumi, and after Kasumi comes out, we eventually get Barry. Actually, no. After Kasumi, we get Makoto, Yuki, and then after that, we get Barry. So it's like, what's the point of pulling anybody if there's a better character? But basically, I went on a 20-minute long rant about that. Well, yeah, so it was pretty funny. Can someone explain to me why people trash Ryuji? My guy busting out 100k like it's nothing. You want to be honest? Fuck Ryuji. I don't care about him. I don't care for him. He can suck my left nut. But real talk, if you have him, use him. He is a decent guild boss. He is a decent bosser. He's just not super amazing, especially since we get Makoto soon. So if you want a good single target, just use Makoto. If you don't care for it, use Ryuji. Use whoever you want. I don't care. Some other streamers said they might not add Marion to the that other streamer is talking out of their ass and they have no idea what they're talking about. I'm telling you right now. No shade, no flame, no nothing. In the Japanese live stream, they straight up said they're delaying it. They never once said that they are not adding her. They said they are delaying her because some people are saving. Because some people are saving their gold tickets while all other people have spent them. So they want to give players more time to save. That's what their bullshit reason was. No, it's for the FOMO. I'm telling you right now. They're not adding her to the Samurai banner right away because of FOMO. I'm telling you right now. But we're also getting Marion earlier compared to. So I don't entirely mind it as long as they add her during Queen. Okay, I wish you could borrow characters from friends so I can just friend the earphone of global and exterminate the enemy of the hell. That his name is what's his name? I can't remember. Ooh, I'm gonna clip that. Do it, Jet. Do it. Fucking clip it and ship it. I'll fucking post it myself. Anybody who says they're not adding Marion to standard has no idea what they're talking about. I will eat my words if they don't add her, but they are going to add her eventually. They have never once said they're not going to. They've actually said they're going to, but they're just not doing it yet. His stand is really cool. Exactly. I got A6 Shiratori, but he's level 1. Radio, you're a monster. I love that. Is Ryuji A1 good? Yeah, Ryuji A1's fine. Ryuji A1 is straight up. It's a straight up 20% damage boost and you take damage reduction. If you get A2, look at this. You straight up ignore 35% of the target's defense when dealing critical damage, which you're always doing crits with him. How important is target enemy weakness in this game? Can any single target DPS do well without the boss being weak to yeah, of course. As long as the enemy is not null, you're fine. As long as the enemy is not null or absorbing and healing off of your damage, you're fine. It might take longer, but you're fine. And most bosses, the weakness damage is just a 1.5 times damage bonus or 2 point. The only time you want to focus is, for example, Guild Boss and Sea of Souls. That's when you want to focus the weakness, just because it gives you a higher score. Every logical P5X streamer or content creator that knows what they're talking about is in Blade's server or is fast or Buffmeister. Exactly. Look at the other thing I said about On. Well, sorry, Steven, can you tell me what you said about On? I can't get any higher without using full tickets or standard tickets. I use A1 On for boss and hope I can get through Layer flames I plan to use and make the ice and wind summon my main. Hey, that's not a problem. There's no problem with that. They're also buffing mod pretty soon. There's no problem with just using A1 on. If you can get to A2 on, wait, they might have changed things. So let me double check. They've changed some of their awarenesses around. So A1 on is just when it just straight up increases attack. That's very nice. I really enjoy A2 because it gives you a follow-up. It gives you a follow-up attack that's not a follow-up attack. But basically, at the end of your turn, you just deal two attacks. Why is a single target good in Guild Boss? If I'm not mistaken, there are always more than one enemy I can damage. So isn't AoE always better? No, not always. Because, so for example, generally speaking, when they do AoE, the AoE ads, they're always AoE ads. While the single target, they'll start with the single target and then they'll start adding ads, but they'll die super quickly. So that's why single target's not bad. Also, generally speaking, single targets deal more damage to begin with. Like, they do heavy hitting. It's confirmed I got A3 UG with all the to him. I got him. I never bought a single copy. Well traded, not bought. Thoughts on Karu Persona? Which one is Karu? I've never paid attention to the names. Karu. Which one's Koru? Isn't it kind of rough for free-to-play that there's always at least 2 banners with new characters up? No, it's actually better for you. So it's actually better for you guys are actually eating well with our with that. It doesn't matter if there's 2 banners up because they last a month. They last 4 weeks compared to the 2 weeks. So when this game was first launched in China in TW, Joker banner was only 2 weeks. Yui's banner was only 2 weeks. Marion's banner is a standard banner, so I don't care if she's 2 weeks. But yeah, Joker was only 2 weeks, so you guys get 2 more weeks of pulling. So it's actually better. It doesn't matter. There's always 2 banners. It's better for you guys. A2 on is really helps your single target. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Oh, I've never used him. I never had the chance to pull him yet. Use him. Let me go to Velvet Room again. Yeah, I keep remaking my TW account. Right there. Increased attack active, even reserve. Each time ally deals damage of different attribute, gain 1/4 god at max out of 4 stacks. At the start of user's action, spend all stacks to gain 4 god's power. 4 god's power increases user's attack. I don't care for it. Personally speaking, I don't care. I don't actually ever see him use that often. That's top tier Dragon 1, same tier as Alice. Yeah, he's cool. I've never used him personally. I actually bought Ryuji into a Hydra fight in the train event. I think critical hits go 3 resistances. Yes and no. Nice, I'm gunning for him. Nice. But yeah, no. Use him. He's not bad. Like, I'm not saying he's not bad. He gets some nice attack bonuses. But personas are all based upon what team you're trying to use. Like, in my opinion, the best persona in the game is one you farm. Quite literally the best persona in the game is Dionysus right here. He is the best persona in the game. 100% use Dionysus. Okay, let's see. How is my kindness doing? Okay, almost level 9. Let's go. Oh, my back! My achy breaky back! UG is only great if built closer, because if not, you're yeah, right now YUI. Right now you definitely use closer. Well, actually, even in the future you always use closer with YUI. But because YUI closer is you'll get her A6 eventually, no matter what. What personas do you use for your ONS team? I need to update my personas on my ON team because I haven't updated it since I put on Lumia. But personally speaking, I would use Lumia, So all you do is you apply burn with Lumia, and then if you have her duped out. Give me a second. Okay. All you do is you get her duped out because when you apply burn, when there are foes burning by you, increase the attack by 12% for 2 turns. Wait. I need to double check this. Maybe let me check something real quick. Let me check something real quick. But yeah, I would use. I didn't mean to burn a coffee. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, we are going to put in Hellbiker, Lumia, and Giannis for right now. And then we are going to use... Actually, this will probably change my things anyway. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll show you what I do with my team right now. So all you do is you take Lumia, you apply, hopefully apply burn, you apply burn, and then you get a 12% attack buff. That's why. Should use coffees right now to get 260 faster, or use it when you get there. I would much rather use coffees at 60, but personally I'd rather you wait till 70. What person I use Queen's Mob from Fire Team. I don't know if it's good, but I've always flicked the persona. Hey, do what you want. I also get. So yeah. The idea for Lumia is you apply burn to a target, and then you get a 12% attack buff. And then we use for myself right now. I am going. I'll do the bosses. And then I would go. Okay, so I'd use Lumia probably. Where's do I have Belfast at? Let's bring in fire. I don't have him unlocked yet. Okay. Hellbreaker's not a bad idea. Hellbreaker's not a bad idea because he extends burn. Yeah, it resets cooldown on burns, and then increases fire damage to burning foes by 17%. It's a good general buff for that. And then the other one I would use is, where is my bubble room? Do you know how to cook milk tea when you hit the plus in the city life to add more? There's 2 action point milk tea you can use for cooking, but I'm not sure. That either gets added in later, or it might be under Shun or Rin, either Shun or Yaoling, one of the two. Oh, you're talking about Queen Mab. What does she do? When you use a skill to attack burning, increase attack percent is if foe is burning and frozen, increase effect. Yeah, I don't really care for Queen Mab. Her passive skill doesn't really do anything for the team in general. Is it down here? Okay, Baphomet. And then I would use Baphomet in the future. When you're and then so I would have probably Yanis plus Lumia and then Baphomet, just because after dealing skill damage to burning foes, increase all foes fire damage taken by 20% for 1 turn. So then whenever you're looking to do a big burst round with your on, then you do that. Okay. Hey Pegon, how's it going? I got insanely lucky today. I decided to gamble, got married in 29 pulls. That's fucking huge. Let's go, buddy. That's another reason why I watch you, because I have a hard time finding info in the game because other people make stuff up about the game, and you have a nice channel. Thank you, Steven. Like I said yesterday, I keep saying I'm not a master in this game. Like, I had to have someone remind me, because I haven't used Lumia in so long that You actually need, she needs to be the one, because this is poorly worded. When foe is burning, increases part, she needs to apply it herself, or else it doesn't apply. It's on Yumi's or Phoebe's confidant, I believe. Yeah, it's on one of them. It's on one. I can't remember exactly. I would have to check. Or it's from, yeah, it's from a synergy. What do you recommend buying with the star crystals? Which one's star crystals? Can you remind me what star crystals are, Oscar? Any instructions for white monkey fights in Memento? No, I haven't. I have. Sam, I'll get to. I'm doing those fights eventually, but there's no rush to do it right now. I might honestly. I'm probably waiting until I hit level 60 to do those myself. I like Mad Club. She's more versatile with burning and freezing enemies. I don't know. To me, it just seems like I want to invest in one less persona in that case. Hey. Like I said, Knight, there's no right or wrong answer. If that's a playstyle you want to use, go for it. Do you have to have the persona switch to in the battle to get the trait bonus? Some yes, some no. I need to talk to some of the other people I know on TW just to get a list, because I know some do, some don't. Like the ones who give you straight up buffs, like the Lamia, you can switch off of her. Baphomet, you can switch off of them. If SEGA somehow came to their senses and would add Marion and her weapon back to Lufa's business plan, my account would benefit so much. So, Pale God, you are absolutely right about them adding it here. But, as I've said before many times, we never got her weapon on this until much later in the game. People are mistaken in thinking that her 5-star weapon was on here at the start. It wasn't. It was not added. It was added in later. A velvet shop. I don't know what I'm looking for. I have no idea. Like, velvet shop. The only shops I know of are the exchange right here. So like, okay, I'm gonna need you to help me with that. Lamia, exactly. Basically everyone would who has Marion. Yeah, exactly. Going up bounce, but hope you have a good day. You have a good B-day. Thanks, Shadow. That was yesterday, though. I appreciate you. Man, it would be really funny. Next update live stream, it's a change of heart scene, and then revealing it was a marketing tactic. That's hilarious. I would love that. Well, if that's the case, the outrage doesn't make much sense apart from Marion's dupe missing. Exactly, Pale God. Exactly. And the thing is, they can absolutely change this when they put Marion on standard. They could absolutely change this. But the thing that doesn't make sense for me is, why did they add this to begin with right now? We should not have gotten this until Queen's Banner to begin with. So should we save the business plan for later and hope they add it? That is what I'm doing right now, because personally speaking, I don't need a dupe. I don't need an on dupe right now. A3 on, cool. Unless if this was all of a sudden going to be my A6 on, then I would spend it. Just like over here, I don't need to use this right away. The only one I would grab right now is Yao Links. Do I need Yao Links weapon right now? No. It's under exchange of Velvet Shop. Sorry, I should have been more clear. Okay, it is under exchange and under the Velvet Shop. Okay, thank you. Oh, this is what you're talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dumb some days. Right now, what I do is I buy out this, buy my gold tickets, my everlasting incense, and then quite frankly, don't buy this yet. Eventually you'll have so much of this that but this save these. They're gonna update the weapons in here so you can get better weapon dupes. Sorry, Oscar. Will you stream after you go back to teaching? Yes. The reason why I stream at the time I do is because that's around the time I get home. But generally speaking, so I stream at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. When I go back to teaching, I'll probably start streaming around 4:30 or 5 p.m. So about half an hour to an hour later than I do right now. True, I think they just wanted to give more content, just push more out. That's what I'm thinking. It's just this plan right now, it doesn't make sense for it to be with us, because any free-to-play player will not be able to get to level 70 before Makoto, really. Any person trying to get to level 80 probably won't be until after 2.0 comes out. But yeah, I would save it. I would only grab the incense and the gold tickets for right now. That's what I would focus on. And then saving, don't buy the weapons, don't buy the outfits, as knowing what's coming in the future. I need to continue doing this. Ooh, more rope, more rope. I need to go spend more money. Since I need to rush to, I need to get to 13. I need 13. I need Narcissus for my team. Can I get the camera yet? Is the question. Oh wait, this is the wrong store. But yeah, that's everything I would suggest. It's like, for example, right now we shouldn't even have Metro Desire. That should be coming out. That should be coming out in the future. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that hurt. That was a lot of money. That was a lot of money. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back to farming stuff out. That was a lot. Marin basically improved my entire account when I got her. I upgraded Lufo yesterday because I was struggling with Miyazawa and still didn't manage to beat him, but now it should easily. Yeah. Marin just is a she improves damage, but she also just gives you max health, survivability. She can heal like a mofo. I guess I could have managed with Lufo if I upgraded vibration cards more, probably. I'm never too pressed about finishing things right now though. I bought 2 cameras and 3 designer shades. My wallet has been in red for ages. That's hilarious, Gunk. Yesterday on toys, let's go. Anything but rep. I agree with you. I agree. You can get level 80 by buying. Yeah, you could eventually. Is it worth leveling my rope from level 15 to 20 now, or should I focus on other synergies first? There's no problem with it because you get Curio. Eventually, you'll get everyone up to 20. The ones I would focus on right now are, if I would have to choose, where's my synergy? So my 2 biggest ones are Marope. What do I need to do? Okay, I need to healing boost 2 on Unicorn. Okay, so it's Marope and Tomoko, because Tomoko gives get a bigger social stat boost when working part-time jobs. So I want to my main focus right now is getting 13 Tomoko and 13 on Marope. So I get Narcissus. Those are my 2 main. And then after that, it probably goes to... I haven't really checked on what he does. I should have just cooking. And then it will go to closer. Or for period because of level 5 teamwork. And then level 13 because of the highlight gauge. Bill. And then after that, it's like Yaoling, Yui, and Shun. And then your least priority right now is Keiotomiya. Let's see. I just bought the camera for tomorrow's hangout quest with Marope. I have less than 300. Oh my god, Radio. Is there a way to farm money? I thought it was only through the day. Yeah. Essentially, the only way to get money is through working part-time jobs. Like right now, I'm going to be doing I'm going to go work at the drugstore. And what should I invest the money from part-time jobs? Basically, you get your confidence. You buy items so you buy gifts for your confidants, or your synergy sap to get those going. And then I buy cooking materials, stuff to make infiltration tools, as well as what do I spend? Gachapons. So doing the gacha. Grabbing the stoofs. We're going to go this one first. That's what I would advise. I like having 50 copies. I won't be using them until I've unlocked the highest stages at level 70. That's not a bad idea, fail. You do Tomoko so you can make more money to spend on characters today, clearly, basically. Yeah. But no, it's actually, it's for the social stats. You do it for the social stats. As well as the jobs do help. I'm not gonna lie. Jobs do help for more money. When should we use action point refresh? It doesn't matter. Use it whatever you want. Pretty sure for Phoebe Confidant to bomb rush for AP drinks. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Thanks. It's just, I know Phoebe Confidant's not coming up for like another month and a half. Probably. Loki, making those 20 lockpicks hurt me. It should not have cost like, oh my god. Yeah, that's a lot. Trying to fight second boss at level 35. Wish me luck. Okay, have fun, Steven. Yeah, have fun. Yeah, I'm sure you can do it. I have complete and utter faith in you. Yeah, you definitely got it, dude. Definitely. 100%. I think you're gonna crush it. Ooh, got my guts up. Let's go. Level 5 guts. Now I'm a real strong boy. Maybe I can handle the doctor's first drink from Persona 5. Oh, also thank you everyone who's currently here watching me. We just hit 600 channel subscribers, so I appreciate everybody. That is a huge milestone. Huge milestone for me. I went from 500 to 600 basically today alone. You guys are amazing people. It's gonna be sad when he most likely hits turn limit. It's gonna be sad when he gets one shot, really. Now you have guts to buy an anime figure. Oh my god, I can buy anime figures in public? Let's go! It's all I ever wanted in life. Okay, so I do Shun for money. I do Shun. And then I go to Tomoko. Hondo P, that's what we're doing. You're doing amazing content. Thank you, Straight Mikey. Thank you. I am doing my best to try to provide the best content I can. The video I released today, I recorded 4 times because I didn't feel like it was good enough. And I still, even watching it after I released it, I still don't feel it's good enough. There's some things I forgot, and I'm like, I'm kicking myself for it. I'm kicking myself. Ugh. But you know, that's just how it goes. Congrats, you deserve it. Thank you, Olivia Rice. Thank you, I appreciate it. Shouldn't shitterize with Phoebe. I think since you can make more AP drinks, you can chug through city life. Yeah, I never really focused on, because in the future we're going to get so many of the AP drinks that it's not going to matter. Same with coffees. I was trying to beat that metaverse gate boss that would let you into the 5th abyss, but I kept losing because it has an 80 turn limit. Boss has like 5 to health left. The ridiculous law. I'm gonna be 100%. I AFK. I'm pretty sure I full AFK'd that boss. I'm pretty sure I did that. On TW, I rooted for Barry. Do you suggest I speedrun the pull for New Year Ren or just save for Summer Puppet? It's really up to you. Do you like, so my thing is, if you like Chinese New Year Ren, then I would choose to do Chinese New Year Ren as well as picking up Matoi, because Matoi is her best in slot support. They have very good synergy. But if you don't really enjoy Chinese New Year Ren, go for Puppet. It really depends on who do you like. But as a reminder, Puppet's not going to be out for another 5 weeks, because we need to get through this patch, and then next patch is the summer patch where we get Summer Marion. I would 100% suggest though picking up Summer Marion. So maybe if you want my honest opinion, save for Marion and then save for Puppet. That's who I would suggest. What do navs do? Who are the navs? Oh, the navigators? Navigators. So our current navigators are Okeon and Puppet. These are our 2 navigators currently. And then in the future, next month we'll get Phoebe. And then probably, I imagine October, November, we'll get Futaba. Thank you for all the information and advice. You explained it pretty well. Keep up the work. Thank you. I appreciate you, Sora. I appreciate everybody who honestly, for the most part, everyone has given me great feedback and has been very super accepting of my content. I've had what it feels like some trolls come by Like, I had somebody on one of my videos, I think it was on the, I think it was the what you can do every day, and he basically called me a whale. So I had to do call me a whale because right now I'm focusing on leveling my three teams. So my fire team, my curse team, and then as well as my electric team. Because I bought for one did this. I bought the more expensive battle pass because I wanted the skin. I wanted the skin. That's the whole reason I wanted it. And then I bought where was it? I bought the monthly, the everyday login. And then I bought where is it? I bought this. So I spent like 80 Canadian. He called me a whale. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, dude. I'm not gonna interact with you. Chinese New Year rent, summer closer, Moko marrying a puppet. That can only mean Christmas / Halloween icon is life, right? Christmas and Halloween aren't really important in Japan. I would love it if they added a Halloween skins though. That would be so cool. Can you help me make a decision? I have two 4-star weapon boxes left, and I can't decide which weapons to get. Lufo, Leo, Rin, and the Navigators don't have their weapons yet. I'm thinking about getting Lufos and Rins, but I might not need Lufo anymore since I got Marion. So Pale God, what team do you like the most right now? Tell me that, and then I can give you a better idea of what I would suggest. Raphael just one-shots my team in it'll win Velvet Trial. Well, I guess I'm hard-locked until level 70. Yeah, that's how she goes right now. Sometimes we're just locked. And that's okay. We don't need to finish the entire game right now, in my opinion. Again, that's my opinion. We have so many things to do in the game. Okay, I need to do... Where's my... I need to go to Velvet Room. I need to go to Persona Training. I need to go to Unicorn. I need to go to Enhance. Okay, and we should be good to go now. Let me double check with my rope. Okay. I want to see Santa Claus Wonder and Reindeer Lufa one day. That would be so funny. I hope they do that. Then I would, if you use Joker, then I would suggest doing Rin for sure. Because you probably use Joker and Rin together. The car is just a sleigh though. That would be how I would spend like I'm gonna be honest, if they made that a spend money only thing, I would spend money on that just for Lufo to be a sleigh. But yeah, I would suggest doing Rin, and then who was the other ones you were talking about? Leo, Lufo. So the thing is, what I want to remind you, so I want to ask you this right now. Do you have any... Okay, give me a second to walk over there. Okay. Do you have any gecko coins? Because if you have 2 selector boxes, then and you have 10 gecko coins, then I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't matter. Not this, but over here. Go to the airshop shop. If you have any sort of gecko coins, then, which you probably should, you go to trade for 4-star weapons and just pick it up here. You can pick up anybody's 4-star weapon in the game. Everyone gets released. So they even have Marians, and they also have YUIs, which is what I'm rocking. And if you don't have gecko coins, or if you don't know where to get them, you go over here. So, page, memories, and then use these if you cleared all the palaces. Right here, you get 2. Right here, I believe you get another 6, and then right here, you get another 7. I want to tell you right now, Pale God, you get them. You're going to get so many of them that it won't matter. But, let me check on Leon. Let me check Leon. What's the difference? Wait, don't we get a... Wait, do we not get free Lufo 4-star? Okay. But yeah, I would go Rin just to help with damage, and then honestly, whoever you if you think you're not going to use Lufo as much because you have Marion, then I'll go Rin. I'll go Leon. Is who I would suggest. Yeah. This game has way too many currencies. Yes and no. Yes and no. So for the premium currency, they only have they follow a kind of a weathering wave. But then we also have more of the free-to-play currencies, which I don't mind because we just straight you can grab the 3 stars for, you know, yen. So the reason why we have yen is because that's how you do the overworld stuff, and then we have the coupon for the actual persona side. So technically speaking, yen is essentially useless. It doesn't actually do anything for our accounts, except for our personas. God, I can't wait for P4 Kanji to be dropped and his weapon to be goddamn chair and bed mattress that has this 5-star. Like, how the fuck did I well fit a bed mattress in a suitcase? I love that. Let's go. Oh, I need to. Oh, this is actually perfect. We're gonna get a giant Moko upgrade. We're gonna get a giant Moko upgrade right here. I can't wait. But yeah, no, there is quite a few currencies in this game. I'll give you that. All right, we're going up by 500. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. But yeah, I would suggest the Brents and Leo's dropping. Big upgrade. Big. I mean, yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with doing gacha capsules because I believe you grab the sets and then they actually give you stuff. I'm not too focused on that. I'm focused on my confidants first. I'm focused heavily on my confidants. Ooh, let's go. Big right here. Big. Big. Let's go. Yeah. There's no right way of doing things. P3 protagonists, I would say next year. I think they're probably going to be April, sometime between. I'm assuming we're going to be 2 to 3 months ahead so I think they're going to put the our 1 year at the same time as their China's 2 year. So I'm thinking we're probably going to get them in April, but we could see them anywhere from April, March to May. I would say we would get them, the start of them. That would be my best guess. Ah, dang it, I picked the wrong one. I will say, this music though, I'm jamming hard to this music. I'm in love. I'm in love with this music. I can listen to it all day. This is my jam. Okay, that was weird. Love it. I love this. Cat jam, exactly, Jet. This is a cat jam to me. You guys skip through this? But like, I'm jamming to this right now. I'm straight jamming. Ew. Gross. That's a lot. Level 12. Oh, we're almost level 13? We're almost level 13. Oh, this is sick. This is gonna be sick. I can't wait. This is big for me. This is big. Okay. 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 How close am I? How close am I? Ooh. 115, 116 technically. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Hello, I just subscribed after watching a few guys. One thing I'm not sure about is regarding Makoto P5. I love her, but listening to your videos, it sounds like it's not worth due to power creep. So, it's hard to say for sure. Makoto Nijima, or from P5, is an amazing character. Don't get me wrong, she is the absolute amazing character. And then she doesn't get power crept. So the next single target DPS that's better than her is actually Kasumi. But it's hard to tell because they have gone on record saying that they are willing to change around banners. But if you like her, pick her up. You don't need Mont, 5-star Mont. You don't need Kasumi, for example. They're better than her, sure, but they're not absolutely like must, you know. Like for example, like I grabbed YUI. I grabbed YUI because I like her. I like her. I like what she does. I enjoy her, and that's the whole reason. Should I pull Joker's weapon? Do you love Joker? Do you like what he does? Do you have a lot of currency? Those are some of the questions. I can't answer those for you, but I can tell you, for example, Joker's 4-star weapon kind of sucks. His 4-star weapon kind of sucks. I'm gonna go back to his 4-star is good enough. I'm telling you right now, you max out his 4-star, it's good enough. I'm telling you right now. But his 5-star is better. I'm not saying his 5-star is not better, but his 4-star is good enough. His 5-star isn't a super amazing one to have. And we can see it from... So his... I don't even have a copy of his 4-star. So his is increased attack by 12%, and when attacking a foe with an ailment, increased attack by 19.1%. So you're basically always being given 31% additional attack. While his 5-star is... Let me go over here. I pulled it. I pulled his 5-star because I re-rolled and got Joker on a single temple. So increased attack by 30%. So you get that already. After getting Will of Rebellion, increases ring curse damage by 10% for 2 turns. Stacks up to 3 times. And then at 3 or more Will of Rebellion, increase Ren's next damage by 23%. It's nice, but it's not super amazing. It'll maybe give you like an overall 20% damage boost. Like, I mean, across the entire fight. While his 4-star weapon will give you a bunch of additional attack. Because the idea is you're eventually going to max this out. You're going to max his weapon out. So my opinion is don't pull his weapon. But if you like Joker and you're going to use Joker for a very, very long time, I would 100% advise. Then yeah, sure, go for it. But you need to think of who do you want in the future. Do you want Fox? Do you want Makoto? Do you want Phoebe? Do you want Cord? Are you going to have enough to have them? That's some things you need to also consider. Because if you have dog shit luck like I do, you are going to have to go to 70 out of 70. That's what it took for him. It took 70 out of 70. And then I just lost his other... I lost a 50-50 on it. I don't know. Joker's 5-star doesn't have as much drip value as Ange's or Akihiko's second 5-star weapon, aka Yukari. Exactly. His second 5-star, Yukari. I would definitely grab Akihiko's second weapon. Okay, we're gonna go to Yao Ling. We're gonna pop more of these. Man, my YUI is about to be bussin'. When are guaranteed banners coming out? If we go off of the Taiwanese Chinese server, I would say probably October, November-ish, I would say. End of October, early November would be my best guess. I know it came out around, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, around Futaba is when it came out. How's my proficiency looking? Is there kindness? No. Okay, we're gonna go continue doing LeBlanc just to grab this. I need to start focusing on getting the LeBlanc ones done. It gives you more gems. So this is a warning. You need to do you want to do 3 hangouts per Persona 5 cast member. So 3 for On, 3 for Luigi, and 3 for Ren and Morgana. So you get all the rewards from the Crossroad of Fates, which we can see up here. You want to make sure you do to grab this. This is right here. That is 300. That's 2 singles, as well as you finish out grabbing up the Thief Exchange. Let's see. Oh, I need to do the I'm doing the guild bosses this week too. I mean, no, I don't want to do guild bosses today. Thank God I remembered. I'm waiting until like Wednesday. I need to wait. I need to wait. You got so many places unlocked for hangouts. It keeps making me go to the same ones, even if I unlock new ones through reading. Give me a second. Give me a second. If I go to Shibuya. Okay, we're gonna do Shibuya Bookstore. Yeah, so if I go to party, I go to here. My navis will always be here. They'll always be down here. So where is it? Is it down here? So to grab the, so I got 2 more hangout spots because I went to the bookstore and bought the top secret Sakura spot and bought all about Skytree. That's how you unlock the Inoshika Park and the Skytree. Yeah, I left Yui's compound in the dust for LeBlanc. Sorry, but I need my daily dose of nighttime caffeine than virtual farming. I respect that. I respect that. But yeah, all navs go to the support slot. And then let me check the other bookstore. See if there's another one I'm missing, because I definitely could have. Is it down here? No. Is it Shinjuku? Yeah, Shinjuku. Oh, sometimes they're grayed out. So some confidants don't go there. Is there more? Actually, I do need to buy this book. I'll buy another kindness book. I'll buy a dog book. Oh, right here. Science Savvy. I need to buy this book. There we go. But yeah, some confidants are some of your confidants will not go there. Okay, then we need to go to Synergy, go to Lex, and we're going to grab another. Is it this one? That was designer. Okay, I need to grab another digital camera. Need another digital camera. I need to drop a rack real quick on my girl. Hondo P needs to do that one. I'm going to eventually. Oh, it's sold out. Fuck it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm going to pick up those eventually. I wanted to make sure I had enough money to buy a camera, but I can't buy a camera right now. Can't I buy more designer sunglasses? Yeah, I'll eventually get all that. I'm not too worried. I'm worried about getting my skills up. Money can come. Can I grab more? No. I think cat hairpin, good enough. Okay, we're gonna have to do some more. Anime figures. Wait, are the anime figures worth more? Oh shit, I can buy a maid figurine. Oh fuck, you're right. I forgot. Thank you, Gunk. Thank you for the reminder. 2 a.m. so it's interesting to see someone who knows what they're doing. Yeah, I know somewhat of what to do. As you can see. Wait, what? Oh no, it needs guts level 8. I need guts level 8. So not quite yet. Have I given this to her? I can't remember. How much is that? Sure. All right, let's go to here. Okay, we're gonna do these two. Yeah, rip. Not bad. Not a big deal. No need to apologize for that. Or, it's not your bad. I'll get it eventually. But yeah, I'm not too stressed out about anything. Let's go to the park again because I can. Get this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't care. Is raising my rope really good? It's one that I've been focusing on as I like a character. I'm raising it because one of the best actual personas in the game to use with to use with Wonder is actually unlocked through my rope. So at rank 13, you can fuse Narcissus. And if I go to, where is it? Velvet Room? If I go to Velvet Room, I go to Persona Fusion and go all the way down here. I've goddamn done a lot. And it should be, where's Narcissus? Narcissus. Right here. So if I actually go to him, so what he does is after inflicting windswept, increases main target's damage taken by 17.6% and increases, but yeah, but it's basically Narcissus will work really well with any sort of single target DPS team, which is why I'm grabbing him for my YUI. Because all I do is I use Spike. Oh, this is also when I overclock him too, it does 22.4%. And then I grab Spike and I do increase main, where is it? Spike, right here. Or is it Guardian? Yeah, Spike. 90% chance to inflict windswept on the target for 2 turns. That's why. He's really good. And windswept boost. Increase windswept accuracy by, basically you use Spike and you always windswept. That's why. Makes sense? It's also a good way to get more. I need to actually do a bunch of so for example, I need to grab this guy. Can I grab him? 150? I can do that. Oh, it's a dude from Greek mythology. Exactly. 9% chance. Damn, it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. I definitely take it. Definitely would take it. Any more I need to... Eventually I need to get all of these. I need to get all of these guys up. And that's kind of why I'm focusing on my rope so much right now. And it's... Yes, the 100%... The reason why I'm focusing on my rope is 100% because of... Where's my current queen at? YUI. Is 100% because of YUI. And then we need to go to where did I say I'm going to? I think clean my house. I doubt it, but I need to know. Can Persona fusions fail like they can in normal games? No, they absolutely cannot. It'd be sick if they're fusion failures. I would laugh. Oh, we got kindness 9. I think that means I can get my Tomoko and my YUI to the next one. You better be. Yes, queen. Yes, let's go. We're getting Narcissus. We're getting Narcissus today. We love that. You don't have enough action points. You want to restore item? Yes. Use up all my action points. I don't care. No King Frost jump scare. So sad. I know. I wish. I need to sit down and actually play Persona 3 Reload. I'm honestly thinking of just streaming it so that I have a reason to play it. I'm thinking of maybe one day just streaming Persona 3 Lura, especially once things start dying down in between TW and Global. If there's a future action in this game, oh no, the cert I tried to make it became an Anubis. That would be hilarious. Would you rather pour Makoto or Phoebe next to Cord? Don't think I can get them all because I also want Summer Motoha. So from a meta standpoint, I would rather pull Phoebe because your go-to Summer Motoha team would be then Phoebe, Cord, Marion, and Summer Closer. But if you want more teams to actually use, then I would go Makoto. That one guy who played Reload and had a fusion fail for King Frost and got fucking staked at level 10. That sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. I want that to happen to me now. Because I'm only like 3 hours into the game right now. Like, I'm not far at all. So whenever I see people talking about it, I'm like, ooh. My brain won't allow me to finish playing P3R because I don't want to sort of end. I can finish the other entries just fine, but since P3 is my favorite of the games, my brain just won't let me finish. Really? It's that good? I am in love with Persona 5 Reload. Sorry, Persona 5 Royal. Good idea. I'm trying to finish P5R and 3R. I'm playing them both on Merciless, but it's way harder with P5R. Really? Oh, P3R. I'm a normal gamer, or I play those games for the story, straight story. Okay, where is my rope at? I need. Oh, I'm one hangout away. Okay, let's get a stepping. Okay, any kindness? Do I need charm? I could get charm up, or I could go work at the crepe shop for more money. Really, Gonk? Loki, I usually finish Palace's tower in a single day. Dang, that's insane. I do also finish Palace's as much as I can in a single day. So I can stream whenever I want right now. Soy, I can stream whenever I want because it's summer. But once the school year starts up again, I'm going back to being a substitute teacher. And then basically I won't be able to stream until around this time anyway. So that's why I'm keeping this time going. But if the EU time zone, I'll send out a poll. I'll send out a ask tonight. And just ask people because I can stream in the morning as well. I can do 2 streams a day. I wouldn't mind. But the whole problem is like this is the time I'm going to be streaming during the school year for sure. But like I can also throughout the summer be able to do earlier as well. Like yesterday I started at noon my time, which is about 6 o'clock your time. Right now it's 6:30. Right now it's 6:30 for me. PM. 6:30 PM. Not yet, Nighthawk. Wait, the TARDIS has caused permanent trauma for people. Really? It's that hard? Do you have a Discord server? But yeah, not yet, Nighthawk. I'll make one eventually. I was waiting until I had more of I was not expecting to have this much of a following. Because like I said, I started making content about 2 weeks ago. A little more than 2 weeks ago. So I wasn't expecting to have any of this going. Man, I wish they would release Rico early. I'm down bad for her. I'll take Winfast right now. 8-hour difference. It's 2:30 in the morning. Dang, dude. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, I don't mind starting, like, especially on weekends. Like, I might do... I'm down to do longer streams on weekends, maybe. Then. Not enough proficiency, not enough kindness. Okay. Well, out of the P5X content creators, I find yours to be more genuine. Really? Thank you. I appreciate that. I just try to tell it to you guys as I know best. I'm not like I said, I don't know everything, but like I think the best way to explain how I think of it is I try to give it in layman terms. I try to like would I find this like I'm not a sweat lord. I'm not a I'm not trying to be super high ranking, super that, but like I'm trying to give advice to people so that they have an idea of what they're doing, but they're not so they don't feel overwhelmed. I've been seeing you in Blades VC a couple of times, haven't popped in yet, but might one day. Oh yeah, I spent a lot. Honestly, before I was doing so right now I'm trying to do 2 videos a day, and then I try to stream for at least 3 hours. So I haven't been able to pop in, but usually after stream and like in between videos, I try to hang out. I try to hang out in there as much as possible. But some of the people in there are an interesting bunch. You have to have you telling you right now, you need to have thick skin. Definitely want thick skin for that VC. But they are overall nice people. Some of them are a little weird though. We're going band club practice. But yeah, I 100% though am going to try to stream every single day, as much as possible. Even if I'm not doing Persona content, I want to do something. And I hope you guys are willing to hang out with me, because I'm always willing to answer anything and hop on here and there. I'm also playing 6 gacha games or 5 gacha games right now, and my mains are ZZZ, Reverse 1999, and Wuthering Waves outside of Persona. And sorry guys, give me 1 minute and I'll get back. I'll get back to your answer, because I just saw I saw some interesting things, but I wanna perfect this song. I'm gonna be honest guys, this is one of my favorite game modes. I have spent hours in this game mode. I could play this game mode for hours. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Honestly, I've seen a lot of Christmas tricks of the future of the game, but your videos were the first one that were more of like, you're a normal person, you won't be playing for 20 hours a day and spend tons. Yeah, like I'm gonna be 100%. I'm going to be a spender. I'm going to be dropping a lot of money on this game. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. As long as I see a future in this game, I don't mind spending money in this game. But it's because I want every single character. I want basically every single character right now besides Fox and Akechi. I don't care about those 2 characters, but everyone else, I want them and their weapons for the most part. And I don't mind grabbing them, but I don't mind skipping here and there. Like, I'm not gonna go crazy and make sure. I'm a big proponent of this is a game. Right now, there's like tons of things to do right now, but in the future, like even after this week, like next week, there might be a little dry spell for 3 days. So you log into your dailies and you log out. That's not a problem. This is not a this is not a main game. Gacha games are not a main game. I play 5 of them because I have 2 hours to kill every day. Even a substitute teacher is funny since you fit in a Persona setting since a big chunk of exactly. But the weirdness makes it more fun though. But I get what you mean. Seems like it'd be fun. Oh, I love it. But sometimes it's like I don't fuck with it right now. Yeah. Oh, actually 5. I was playing 6. Time for Dance Dance Revolution Pre-X Edition. Exactly. I used to play 4 and was overwhelmed and dropped both PGR and WUBA, even though I had really good accounts. I basically just log in, do everything every day, and then like yesterday, I focused and sat down for 2 hours and just finished all of these ZZZ because they were all ending yesterday. And then I did the same thing for today before I stream on Wuthering Waves. If they add PvP to this game, you and Earbud should have a match. It would be funny to see who is better team. Oh man, Earphone will kick my ass any day. He knows this game way better than me. I want to give Alice money so they can make P6 really good. Oh man, I can't wait for Persona 6. Nah, bro, we're just going to get another P5 spin-off. I still play ZZ, this, Block Beacon, and Pokemon TCG Pocket. But the last berry requires any time. Yeah. And that's where I'm at right now. Like, Reverse 1999 is such a... every 6 weeks, there's content for me to do. So I log in, I spend my stamina, or it's like, yesterday while I was streaming, I sat there spamming my stamina. And I'd love to hear what you're going to spend the money on, as those are the likely the best money and game worth. Yeah, so I can definitely tell you guys right now what is it realistically worth. Oh, you just got married? Let's go, Trey Mikey. That's a huge pickup. Huge pickup. Hopefully it didn't cost you as much as it cost me. As I keep saying, Marion and YUI costed me 260 pulls, or about probably at least 30,000 gems. And then plus an extra 7,000 gems for trying to get YUI's weapon. So I'm down horrendous. But I'll get all of it back eventually. But basically, I'm willing to, because I have like, I live with my parents. They charge me cheap rent. My substitute teaching gig allows me to pay my bills, like pay my car off, pay for all that. So I just I'm going to spend about 120 Canadian, or which is like 70-80 bucks a month in this game. US. That's how much I'm willing to spend. I'm not saying that you guys should. You should always spend within your means. If you can afford it and you want to, I'm not going to judge you. It's the same thing for me. I can afford it. As long as I can afford it, I don't mind. And I understand that if this game shuts down, I'm losing all that money. That's another thing you guys need to realize. That any money you put into a gacha game, you'll lose it eventually. 80 pulls. Oh, that's not too bad. I finished limited tower mode in ZZ earlier today. It was kind of hell with the Pompeii bosses and some others. Each one have blurred them though. I need the title you get. You have to finish stage 100. I haven't even touched that since I started a brand new account during 2.0, and I just hit level 60 or level 50, whatever, to max out my characters. Is this game peak? If it is, I will play. I really enjoy Cosmic edits. I really enjoy it. This is probably my go-to gacha game. But what I don't mind spending money on, and I haven't done it yet, is this. Buy this. Don't buy crystals. The only time you should buy crystals is, for example, if you want to buy the training sets. So these. Specifically the level sets. These sets are actually worth it. Or quote unquote worth it. But then like, again, so my prices are in Canadian. They're cheaper if you're American. Like these are technically $5 passes. I'm definitely gonna pick these up. But it's basically all these limited ones are a good deal. Like getting a 10 pull plus all of this for what's $18 for me is worth it to me. I'm buying it. I'm gonna be buying it before it goes away. When's the P5X Whale account showcase? Probably next year. Or if I somehow start making money off of YouTube, I'll be investing it into this game. I spent €120 in Fire Emblem Heroes because I was desperate to get a certain character. I still didn't get it after I spent all that money. Like the extra challenge anyway. Oh my god. I feel that I've done the same thing in other gacha games. Cough cough Genshin. I even see yesterday when we saw earphones single target DPS off eco disguised as an AoE. That's what I'm saying. It was back in 2017. And Euro, it's $3.49 instead of the $6-7. Yeah, I think it's $5 American, but since I'm Canadian, it's that. Just spent 2 hours trying to download P5X Taiwan and failed miserably. We'll tackle that later. Oh yeah, I get you, Sickle. I haven't had to download in so long. Okay, we are going to first things first. Use more action points. We need to go and grab more synergy items. Go back up to my robe, go back to her legs, go back and grab more cat hairpins. Yeah, it do be like that though, Sickle. I think it took me like 4 hours to figure out, because a lot of the times what was failing for me was the my antivirus. My antivirus was just bricking it. We go to my rope. You're gonna pull Yuzuha and ZZ in like 2 days? Yeah, I'm going to. But I only have like hopefully if like my account's been super lucky. Well, okay, quote unquote lucky. Because so I pulled Yishuan, took less than 80, and then I did a 10 pull for Astra. Got her immediately afterwards. I then was able to win the 50-50 on Jinfufu. but it took me 70 to 80. And now I think I have 30 pity, 34 pity in. Wait, no, 30. Yeah, I'm 36 in. And then I have, I think, 70, about 70 pulls saved right now. Oh, yeah, you're getting cheated then. Before I rerolled, I would have not been able to pull for any other banner for a couple months because I used all my meta jewels to level up. Ooh, Steven. Ooh, yeah, we don't do that here. Do you think Marion's 5-star weapon is worth it? It depends. So, for example, if you are a pass buyer, I would say no. Right now, no, because we get 5 of these salamander coins every pass, so every month. So by the time she goes to standard, we'll be able to buy it from the airshop shop. If you're free to play, maybe. If you're a whale, go for it. I'm not gonna tell you no. I'm not pulling on it actually. All right, do we get the weapon in single temple? That's the question. Do we get her with 0 pity? No. No, we don't. Has a nice stream. I had promised myself that I would go and sleep at 1 a.m. until 2:30, but got caught up on your videos. You'll get as far as the game is gaining traction. Keep it up. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. I hope you get to out there. I'll try to start streams a little earlier, like for example on Saturdays and Sundays. We're sure they buff it on 210 on TW. I think that's a recent buff. And if you bought the pass before, they refunded 5 per pass you bought. Ooh, yeah, I do remember that, but since I've never bought the pass, it's never been a concern to me. So I've never really paid attention to it all that well. Up pulling equals proceeds to do a multi. The weapons I don't care about. Like these tickets, these platinum mill coins for myself I don't care about because if I got her, cool. If I didn't, I don't care. Gamers addiction replace weapon and chair pulls for gotcha bots. Honestly, at this point I should, but I do need to definitely start saving. I need to start saving up for. I might grab a Makoto, I might not, but I'm definitely grabbing A1 cord on Luis, 100%. See, we hung out with my rope, so did I not get? Oh, I need to. God damn it. Okay, we need to do one more day. We need one more day. Own a buff who dine with the skill Biak. Okay, okay. I need you guys to remember this. What the? Remind me what the fuck that just said. Did they mean the reverse? Huh? Got to be level 60? Am I tripping? Byaku with Buck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm like, after reading, as soon as I saw Buffadine, I'm like, that's weird. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. I was like super confused. I'm like, I'm pretty sure isn't Buffadine a skill? Isn't that a skill? That was weird. Thank you guys. I appreciate you for telling me. Thanks for helping on. I am a silly goose. So I have mad ADD, so attention deficit disorder. So reading, like, and trying to sit there and focus reading, I'm like, it's hard. It's hard. And then like scrolling through a list like this. Like going through this list, I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at because I'm distracted by not registered. I'm distracted by this. I'm distracted by everything. It's super distracting for me to look at. Ugh. And then having everything, super distracting. Oh no, lucky punch for this with the skill, Jack Frost. I was gonna hurry up in progress a bit in P5X. See if I even want to Makoto personally wise and all that. Hanopi. Sure, that's a bug and it's reversed like that, right? Yeah. So what we need to realize is this game is translated from Chinese to Taiwanese and to Japanese into English. So I'm not going to judge them on the translation errors all that much, as long as they kind of make sense. Okay, that's okay. Someone is with undiagnosed ADHD. I get it. Well, P5X global translation is very funny. Yeah, it's like I said. It's that they're translating it from Chinese all the way to English by going through to Japanese then English. Oh no, it's the menace, the subway slammer. See, in English, that phrase makes sense. As long as you put a apostrophe after menace, it makes sense. Okay. We spent time with Tomiyama. Hanopi. We spent time with her. All right, my plan is right now. So the current game plan for right now is I'm going to I'm gonna unlock Narcissus so that my YUI feels better for tomorrow. Yeah, comma. Yes, thank you. Comma. Apostrophe it goes up. It goes above. So apostrophe S. Comma goes below. Right. Yeah, I meant comma. I think I might not go. If you can't tell, English was not my major. I was a math science person. I think I'm gonna get Kasumi off of her design alone, even if she is better than Oh man, Kasumi. Oh man, don't get me started on Kasumi. Don't even get me started on Kasumi. Ooh. Don't even get me started. You bring up P5. Before we got what's her name? Barry, she was the character I would have instantly A6'd. No questions asked. I would have instantly A6'd her. Oh my lord. I love her. I love her story. I love her appearance. I love her abilities. I love everything. She is my goat. And then they came up with Barry. I won't get into psych though. You're bad at English, you won't get into psych. Hey, you know what? I wish you best of luck with that. Alright. More time at LeBlanc. I spent a lot of money on my other account. I looted because they was no saving it. Like I said yesterday, I was trying to speed to the third palace for like Rico for no reason. Who pairs well with her in this game? Cord. All you care about is Cord. Quite literally, you do these two together and the third one doesn't matter. So for my so the Kasumi team is quite literally Kasumi plus Cord. You just run Kasumi and Cord. That's all you care about. And then your third team, it can be whoever. A lot of my AFKing, I do a lot of AFK bosses, where I just sit there and I hit auto and I walk away. I throw on before I got Barry and what called Makoto Yuki. It would a lot of the time be Kasumi, Cord, and Miriam. It would never die. It would do tons of damage. Maybe I'll change my mind on her if I see her more in the story. She kind of looks like she has a copy of P3 female main character. Kotone is Kotone Yukari? Izanagi to this day still begs for more Ayaka content. That's what I'm saying. Cord actually looks like a thief. She does. And then I'll show Cord more when I get onto my TW account. They invested so many resources in the chord to entire original songs and music video, but we need more content. I agree. Honestly, just buff chord, and I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. All right, I need to do. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty close. We're actually gonna do I have more? Okay, I think we're gonna have just enough to hopefully get through my rope. Okay, give me a second. Is Cord like a must pull coming up so far? How many dupes does she need to be cracked? So if I were to actually say a character is a must pull, I would say Cord is a must pull. And if you want her to, like, as a free-to-play player, if possible, I would say go A1. Because her A1 gives her, you know what, because I'm about to be getting on, let's start up to that, since it takes a while. And then we go back here. All right, we need to go, we want to spend time, should. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. Mark Home version burger though, yeah. Nope, Katona is the female version, female main character you can choose in the PSP version. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I have my own experience with it is. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on to TW here soon. Like probably in 10 minutes, I would say. Within 10 minutes. I'm just trying to get a rope done. I'm trying to get my Narcissus done or unlocked, and then I want to spend the little bit of stamina I popped by accident. Okay, perfect. We're now rank 13. This is exactly what I needed. But yeah, Cord, I would say Cord A1 is a really nice thing to go for. Eventually, she's actually someone I'm definitely going to A6 Cord. I'm definitely A6 Cord in the future, along with getting her weapon. All right, don't mind me. I'm with this autoplay because cat jam. Dang it! I lost 20. No. Oh my god, what the fuck is Mr. K doing? Sorry, I'm checking my phone for any YouTube comments while I'm also doing this. And I got super distracted by another live stream. I don't know what the fuck I just saw. Oh my lord. If I was a whale, I would go for A6 Cord. Otherwise, I'm gonna probably just get her A0 or maybe A1. Yeah, I would definitely say go for A0. I get, yeah. I'm only going to get a A0. Unless if you get that's not a bad idea. All right, for mode 15, it tells me I need a spirit drain with it's a spell. It's a thing. Yeah, if you give me 1 second, Andrew, I'll show you. Man, this guy is such a douchebag. This is the base douchebag model for any problem in the game, any character problem. You should, but sometimes you need to, if you just level it up. Okay, if I go to... Just think you might get A6 Cord in your first... Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm down for a A6 Cord on my first temple. Okay, man, I want to have to start farming that. Okay, this guy. Yeah. How much did it cost me? 750? Fuck it. We ball. Okay. So if you just go to Persona Training, you unlock. So you grab it from right here. It requires these two, Mithras and a Hectome. If you have them already locked, you can instead spend 750 of the blue currency. Just let me grab my Narcissus, my Narcissus, real quick. And then we go to Persona Training. I scroll down until I find my right here. You go skill skill enhance, level up, and as you see, he gets life drain. Was it life drain we were talking about? Spirit drain. Yeah, right there, spirit drain. So you just level him up and he unlocks it. What's your favorite gacha game at the moment? P5X? Yeah, I would definitely say P5X. My favorite gacha game would be, so from what I enjoy the most, it would be P5X into Wuthering Waves, and to probably toss up between ZZZ and Reverse 1999. But for story-wise, Reverse 1999 has the best story I've ever had. I love it so much. And now we need to fully max him out. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I was looking for a persona called... Yeah, so I was saying this earlier. So this game is translated from Chinese into Taiwanese/Korean, and then it gets translated into Japanese, and from Japanese it gets translated into English, basically. So it does a bunch of translation stuff you have to go through. Okay. I think with that I'm basically done. I'm just going to clear out a little bit of my realm. I need to do my weapon still, so let's do weapons. Perfect. Oh. All right, and after this is done, this will draw close to our global count, and we're gonna hop on to TW for a little bit. I don't know if the guy who was asking about 5-star month is still here, but I can show off 5-star month a little bit. I'll show off a little bit of Barry, and I'll talk about Cord, as well as just go through my daily stuff. Of course. I honestly I love Key's voice lines in this game the most. All right, I don't have to log in early tomorrow. Okay, how much do I have? I have 18 and 80. Okay, I still need a lot more mats. And then how's my level looking? Okay, so we're guaranteed to hit 39 tomorrow. I think Thursday I hit. I think Thursday I'll be able to hit 60. Have you seen any Anata? It is a GTA gacha free to play. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I remember seeing it. I'm going to be covering a lot of. My plan is to cover P5 content, but then as, like, for example, Neverness to Everness comes out, Anata, the 7 Deadly Sins open world gacha game comes out. I want to also cover those games a little bit and just check them out, because why not? So those are my current plans. I'm gonna be doing all of it. I am just a general gacha connoisseur. All right, I think that covers it. Grab this. Grab some Persona Compendium. We just grab 600, which is massive. We are going to. I want to save my stats because I want to get these two up when I hit 60. Ooh, I do need another one of those. So I need to do Weather Trials eventually. Okay, that's enough global. Let's go do some TW real quick. Here we go. All right, we can grab those right now. Then we're going to go grab all of this good stuff. I can't wait till we get tasks coming out. All right, anything good? Anything good? Anything good? When you grab one of those, anything good? Anything good? So far, nothing all that good. Let's reset it. Honestly, I'm getting kind of boned. Dang. Oh, We'll take these. I do need those. Screw it. Sure, I don't care. I don't care about those. I got several million of those. Is that 5? Cool. All right. I'm maxed out to the wazoo. Let's go and do this. I am bone dry on everything on this account right now. Like I am dry. Like it's not even funny how dry I am. All right. Oh, I'm creaky cracky too. You guys ever stretch and just crack your back? Oh, I love that feeling. Love that feeling. I try to crack everything I can. It's an addiction for me. It's a straight addiction. All right, what do I need to grab? All right, daily login. Okay, cool. We need to. All right. Somebody was asking about core dupes. Oh man, I love it when I try to crack my chest. It doesn't always work. Another addiction for me is toes. All right. So cord works like this. So since I have A1, I'm gonna quickly explain why A1 is so nice. So cord has her second skill is unison notes or alert, what do you want to call it, which selects one ally to become the co-star, where co-star increases attack based on Aikasaki's attack and increases their attack based on a 24% own attack for 3 turns. So what A1 does is at the start of the battle, select one ally to become the co-star, prioritizing the highest attack assassin or sweeper ally, as well as the co-star gains additional effects, which is increased crit rate by 15%. That's why A1 is so nice. For one, it makes it so I don't have to speed tune my core to be faster than my damage dealer now. And then 2, it gets 15% crit rate, which if I look at my berry right now, she has, holy fuck. So my berry has 54.5% crit rate, and with cord it goes up to 70%. And if you're a monster and you grab, is it A1? If you grab A1 Anch, when you use Wheel of Time, which is her third skill right here, it's additional 12%. Now you're at over 80% crit rate just off of having these 3 characters. That's why A1 core is so nice. But if I go up and pull, where is it? I go here, I'm gonna go do a weekly boss. Okay. So this is a boss who comes out. Actually, no, I'll do this boss. And then we're gonna throw in Wind Bass. Yeah, works for me. Mayumi Turbo Enduro. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have I unfortunately don't have Turbo. Actually, I'm just gonna free ball this. I'm gonna free ball this. Can you show cord and ice and wind summon and berry in a mission? Yeah, I can show off Mont. You don't use cord and Mont in the same team generally. Oh my god, she's a fucking monster. She decimates this. Okay, but yeah, I'll show Mont. Oh, 100%. I love Turbo. Turbo is amazing. So this is why core is so nice, is because of her third skill right there, Catchy Tune, and it forces an ally to use their highlight. And so since any ally who wants to use their highlights a lot, so like Kasumi, Berry, they want cord as a mandatory. I just love her design, like Berry and Anj. Oh, 100%. 100%. I love Turbo's design too. I just couldn't justify pulling on her because of the fact that Anj was coming out. That's the whole reason why I couldn't do it. So I'm still waiting for Turbo. Still waiting for her. Hopefully one day I'll get her. Big pickups. Yeah, and then that's her skill 1. And if she, so her skill 1 works by if she has a co-star, she'll do that second follow-up attack, and it's an AoE, and then she'll do a second follow-up attack on the main target. So many confidence I want to see. Oh, I can show them all off. I can show them all. Yeah, that right there is why I advise bringing someone who can cleanse. So Marion's really nice. I might actually lose. Nah, I'm not losing this. There's no way in hell I lose this. I want to take over for a second though. Oh wow. So that's why Barry's really good, because her resentment stacks just fucking murdered him for an entire bar, for his entire health. Just straight murder. All right. And then we'll. Alright, so that was Cord and Barry. And then here is another palace boss that's coming in the future. I'm not going to go through the entire fight because I'll show you guys. But this is my current my current mod team, just because of shits and gigs. I just run these two plus the third for Marion, because I have A1. I personally don't have turbo. I'm going to do, can show that fire summon that makes all fire summon do more damage. Yeah. Actually, I can do that. Here. So her name is, why am I drawing on her name? Howler. I can run this team right now. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have turbo. Once I start getting more Tartarus done, which I got, actually, what I'm going to start doing this week is I'm going to start doing, okay, doesn't matter. Whatever. That's not the point. So this increases, decreases defense right there. I want to, I don't ask me why I have that. Don't ask me. Howler. So Howler's really good. So this is what I mean by, she's super easy to change forms. All you do is you hit the alt key and it goes, so this is her wind form and this is her ice form. Oh, not her, the another one. Oh, you might be thinking of Matoi. I'll just quickly show. But this is Mons. So her whole thing is doing skill 3 and a skill 1. I'll just do one rotation real quick and then I'll move on. And for the most part, you can just do Wind of Vitality right here. Oh, yeah. Does some decent damage. Yeah, Howler brings in that back arch. Ooh. And then this is why I like wind. I like wind because of this right here. In a second, right here. Really nice follow-up attack. Then you're probably thinking of, if you're thinking of the other one for fire summons, then you're thinking of Matoi. You're thinking of Matoi, which I also don't have. So her whole thing is literally you stack up extinguishing power, and then you use 4 of them when you use bursting waterfall, which basically just makes it so that it increases damage taken. She's a really easy person to use. And she just scales off of effect accuracy. So you can use any fire character, but she scales really well with Chinese New Year Ren. But of course you can also use On. So Matoi works very well. I need to unlock her in Tartarus. So I can actually start doing Tartarus runs. I can start streaming that and just sit here talking, blah, 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 in the future. I can definitely do that. And then that way I can actually start showing off all the characters. Like I said, I'm not the best person at using them, because generally speaking for me, I don't I'm not. I don't care that much. Sorry, not. When is she coming? She should. If they're nice to us, they'll come. She'll come after Chinese New Year rent, so probably February, I would imagine. February. And she's the firefighter I was talking about. Let's see, money. But yeah, so probably I would imagine February. She might come out in January maybe as well. But she is probably the #1 AOE debuffer in the game, I would say. Really nice pickup. I just know other people are coming in the future that I want. That's why I haven't picked her up, even though she's on banner right now. Damn. Can't wait to set all my background music on P5X to color your night when P3R collab drops. Oh, 100%. 100%. I wonder if the old summer characters will rerun among the new ones when they release. That's a really good question. We'll find out next week based off China. Probably if it's similar to other gacha games. I could see them definitely doing it. I could see them doing a bit of a if I show the current gacha right now. So right now they're doing three banners. But they've had Chinese New Year rent and Matoy going for like 2 months going straight. But they could do one big general banner for them. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw that. Let's see, what else do I need? I think technically that covers that. Yep. Grab my 80. Grab my next little bit of this. Oh, I forgot the last thing I wanted to do. Another thing I wanted to do. I had a temple saved up. No, summer loose skin is criminal after showing that win vast and soy skin. Oh, I know. But at least soy is free. And garbage. Garbage. Ooh, but double. That should give me another temple. Yeah, let's go. That's our temple right here. All right. And grab one last thing. Oh shit. I've been streaming today. And then this is something we'll get in the future. Oh my god, it's cucking me right now. What does the 110 banner do and why do we not have them? So there's two banners. We have the 50/50 and then we have the 110 banner, which is 100% guarantee. So it guarantees you're guaranteed to pull Barry within 110 summons. I prefer the 50/50 banner because I draw a lot more characters. My average summon is 55. So even if I lose a 50/50, I'm pulling 2 characters compared to the one over here. But I know some people would rather pull the 110 banner for the guarantee, which I don't blame them. You do you, you do you. You also get a random 5-star. So random standard 5-star along with it. No, does endgame need super optimal gear stats to be cleared? No. Let me show you, for example. So my Barry is fucking awesome. Like I'm ranked number 305 for this fight because it's tuned for Barry. But to get all the rewards for this time around, all you need is 18 mil, which at this point in the game you should be easily be able to hit. Because you also get 3 different bosses. One of them is still for Akihiko, and then Vishnu is, which one is this? Fire. So if you pulled either Makoto Yuki or Akihiko or Barry, you can easily get the 18 mil for the reward. Easily, or even just get the 8 mil. And then SOS again is as sweaty as you want to do it. So I'm in the next issue progress still, even with only doing the one. I still need to do the electric boss over here, but I don't have a build team for it. How can you tell if it's a 5-star before the signing? When Vast low-key being treated better, the glow in the paper. I'll do a single pull right here. So I'll do a single pull for Barry. So do you see right there? I saw there was blue. There's blue right there. That means it's going to be this. If it's gold, it's going to be a 4-star, and if it's a rainbow kind of sparkle, you know it's going to be a 5-star. It's based off upon that. That's how. Okay, let's go finish up my... I need to burn a little more. I spent so much time on global today. I'm surprised I did that much. Yeah, I'll use this. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other burning questions, desires we were thinking? Do you think we'll have Barry by December? No. No. Absolutely not. I highly doubt that. They would power creep too many people if they release it in December. Barry is probably going to be... I would say June. My best guess would be June. I don't see them messing around with the banners all that much. Because then you're power creeping. Okay, I always look at the facial expression after the signing. Yeah. No, you can absolutely do that as well. Maybe if they hit the acceleration of max, we'll get Barry by December. Exactly. But if they do that... So if we see Barry by December, I'm worried about EOS. That I think it's kind of fun to write your plea for the characters. Oh no, 100%. I've done thousands upon I've done thousands of polls in this game. So I'm numb to it. Like before I found out about it, I would do that every single time. It was so fun. So like you new players have that over me. What do I want? I do need more of this. Ooh, okay, we need to do this. We need to do a Barry confidant real quick. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be ignoring you. This is a mandatory me wait for this. Please listen to Ichigo's troubles. How good is Win Bass? She is an amazing hero. I highly recommend picking up both her and Cord. If this continues, Ichigo may be settled by the matter. Barry, exactly, Gunk. We need Barry. We need Barry love. It's also a great time to finish the stream after this. I'm in love with Barry. As mentioned earlier, Ichigo's only important role in an idle game. But yeah, no, Win Vast is amazing. She is a great general crit buffer, so crit rate and crit damage. Group meeting. That game seems to be about to be convinced. Ichigo's current business is quite large. If you say that you can't achieve success, you will be eliminated. I also love the fact that she talks in third person, and she calls you your highness or your prince. Your highness, elegant and heart willing. What should Ichigo do? Would you say skip the new units as a free-to-play player? It all depends. Would I say Joker, Yui, Marion, and Fox are a must pull? Absolutely not. Marion is close, but no, because she goes to standard eventually, and we should be able to get her. Well, now maybe can only find a new role. But like Fox and Yui are an easy skip if you care about meta and damage and all that, because Makoto Nijima comes out soon. When I say Makoto Nijima is a future skip, yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. I saw her translate Claire. It kind of reminds me of Vivian of ZZZ, but she's more unhinged. Oh yeah, she's way more unhinged than Vivian. But the other test voices have been selected. Don't talk about important roles. Even the dragon trap can't be removed. And then you got like this kind of stuff. But Makoto Yuki is going to be the best single target DPS character we have until Kasumi, and Kasumi will blow her out of the water. Kind of sad. Joker's trash later on. We still use him for Dominion bosses to score high well. But like Summer Closer definitely does way better than him on general and guild bosses in the future. Sure enough, Ichigo has no survival value at all. Garbage is more useful than Ichigo. Oh, don't talk about yourself like that, Ichigo. You're amazing. The unpopular Ichigo is just a girl who is nothing but cute. She is cute, I will say. How far away is Barry in the China version? She comes after the P3 collab. So sorry, in the middle of the P3. So Anj was our first year. So if I told you right now, so go Makoto into Cord into Summer Closer into Tomoko into Mesa into Futaba into Haru, I think. Haru into Mont into Kasumi into Winvast into Chinese New Year Rin, then Matoi, then Akechi. I'm not including the standard banners, like the standard character releases either, just so you know. And then that goes into Anj, into Makoto Yuki, Yukari, Akihiko, and then Barry. So there is 13 limited banners, so 12 limited banners. Oh, I also forgot Fox. So quite a way. I would say probably a year. I think the earliest I could see her is June, early July. It's impossible to do it. Ichigo is just a waste of strawberry. It's even worse than garbage. Well, there will be garbage trucks coming to collect it. Like, her writing here is so funny to me. But. Oh. Wait. Something important. Posted by people. Finally, I have to issue a notice of termination. No, don't do that. I've yet to fail to get the best possible option. Although I'm scared there's Prince. It's a try of the new episode. Ooh. Did you get it? The clerk asked me to try it. That original manga is super famous. Oh, let's go. At this time, a large-scale trial sound suddenly descended. Ichigo felt that breath of life. This must be the same as Prince's encounter, and it is a decisive decision. I wonder what they're going to do. What they're going to do after we finish all 7. Yeah, it's all up in the air right now. We have no idea. This opportunity must be the one who decides Ichigo's fate. The office is not far away. Ichigo will ask for more information now. Your Highness, you should wait here. Ichigo will be back soon, okay? Ichigo has got the script for trial. Ooh. For Ichigo, this is the last chance. You must grasp it. Wonder goes to college. Exactly. Wait. Do we even know? Is it Wonder technically like grade 11? And they add 14 more palaces. I love that. I hope Prince could be with Ichigo. Wait. Is Wonder even a senior? If Prince is guided, Ichigo will definitely be able to do a good job. It's like Joker wasn't a senior, and he was a second year, I believe. I'll do my best. It seems I have come on together. I thought I second guessed myself. It was the second one. Wonder is a second year. That's what I was thinking. Rank 14, guys. This is massive. I can almost start dating Barry. Oh, I'm definitely going to. Guys, one more level, and we're gonna start dating Barry. Ichigo will first carefully read the script and sort out the problems. Have to wait for Ichigo. See, I would love it if we got Barry before the Valentine's Day update, because I would ignore everybody and only go for Barry. Because the Valentine stuff was so funny. I got streamed the rank 15. Oh, I will. If I'm streaming every day, it will definitely be streamed. You don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about streaming the 15. I give him a 5. We go and grab this. Oh, I skipped 2 ranks. I have no idea what this means. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. I haven't checked. Nobody's told me what this means. I'm so really confused. Ooh. Definitely want to grab 17 real quick. Oh, All right, everybody. I've been live for almost 3.5 hours. I will be back around the same time tomorrow, so 4 p.m. my time, which is Mountain Standard, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST. How many can you date at once? Everybody. Everybody. Before I finish, I am dating everybody. I'm dating. You can't date her, but I can't date her. I'm dating her. You can't date her. I'm dating 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 Tomoko. I'm dating. I will be dating. Mahota. Motoa. I will be dating Saki. I'll be dating Ruki. I'll be dating everybody because it's funny to me. It's funny because I just remember doing a P5 and just getting his ass beat. God, future harem root for Valentine's Day is going to be horrific. Elite, either Wonder is going to die or like Barry's going to kill all the other girls. I had the same idea as me. That's what I'm saying. Oh no, I could definitely see Barry basically being equivalent of Shaggy. And just 1% power destroying every other girl in the list. But also being at the same time super understanding if of Wonder being okay. I need to change that on OP. Okay, what's cute? Okay, what's the cutest? Ooh, kind of like the feather. I kind of like the feather. We're going with feather. Yeah, harem. Meaning one guy and a bunch of women. One guy and a bunch of women. But like I said, I want to end it here. I hope you guys have a great night, great day, wherever you are in life, and I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Take care.